Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you. Got it, got it. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Testing. Mic check 1, 2. As long as we're not on yet. Yeah, may stinger pa.
If you want to start off with that, you can read up to here. Tapos I can do that.
Okay, okay. I'll go until the sponsors.
Yeah.
Okay. You want me to open?
Yes.
All right.
Playbook events. Playbook events. Playbook events.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time once again. We are back here. Oh my goodness, for the top 8. Joining on the mic right now is yours truly, Pika and Rock and Roll. It has been a while, my guy.
Oh
How
my
you doing?
goodness, I can't remember when the last time we actually casted. I'm doing good, thank you. So it's been a lot of things that happened in my life. You know, there were a lot of milestones. I moved to a new house, got a child. You know, from the last time that we actually
Right,
casted,
that's
right?
true.
So it's been a long time. And again, before we get started, shout outs to, of course, Adrian. We finally reached the top 8 of this massive tournament. We had overall in the Underground Arena Major, we had over almost 200 attendees, right? But yeah, shout outs to, of course, Adrian and the rest of the staff of Playbook Events.
Note something. FT2.
This is the first to 2, yes.
Still, right, okay.
Correct. Until the top 4, that's going to be
That's
first
right.
to 3 already.
Okay, it is the prerogative of the organizers to do so, right? But
Exactly.
again, ladies and gentlemen, all of this rather would not have happened if not for our partnerships here
Correct.
at PGDX, Philippine Game Dev 2026, right? PC Express, PCS Desktop, and let's not forget, of course, you've been seeing their logos everywhere, right? Bandai Namco has supported this tournament, so what a big, big, big honor. Obviously, you know, we're doing this not just for the love, right? But also for the grind itself, if so to speak. We are also powered by Aces, so
That's right.
Right.
And not only that, we're also sponsored by HyperX, AMD Ryzen Radeon, TT Racing, and not only that, we have FG Combo. FG Combo is a family-run grassroots project that's been building tech for the fighting game community for 12 years. And not only that, aside from amazing stats, they also provide us in the FGC a new tool called FGC Bio, an easy way to connect and reach out to people in the FGC. As you see here on your screen, you will be able to see the stats.
all right. And of course, it's very simple. You got to head on over to fgccombo.com to sign Lever Buckler. We also have Pixel and Sepaki right there. This one right here. And the DOST, Department of Science and Technology, merchandise by Playbook Gear. Get your shirt here for only 350 pesos.
That's correct. And we're about to get started here. The very first match of this top 8. We can already see 2 of these, again, players all the way from Iloilo City. We have Zechariah Carey. And who's the other player that
Of
we have
course,
here?
it's none other than Adrian, right? So these 2 players right here, they've gone at it time and time again. But this is a much bigger stage, man. You said it yourself, we're at like almost 200 players here. So being able to make it this far, it's just really something out of the ordinary, so to speak, especially for Zechariah Carey, who's not a native from Metro Manila.
That's right. And you know what? I've been noticing that Zechariah has been traveling a lot, you know, to
That's
these
right.
local tournaments that would actually encourage and recommend other players to do so, if they can, of course.
Of course, and the stakes, like I said, is so high here, man. So much to work on, so much to worry about. Here we go. Adrian, big half-life combo already. Chooses to burn hit. What a duck from Zechariah.
Look at that. Nice adjustment as well. Being able to throw out from the wall. Trying to go for another wall from Zechariah Carey. Now Adrian is on the defense here, but the pressure is still ongoing.
Honestly, big shout-outs as well to all the Lily players, right? I think it's really such a Lily meta right now.
That's true.
There's so many Lilies out there, and for good reason. What a punch parry from Adrian, and that's going to extinguish whatever gray health is left on the side of Zechariah. Oh my
Wow.
goodness, big right uppercut. As we know, remember, there's so many times Rock and Roll that we call that the Shaheen God Fist.
That's
right?
true. I don't even remember who coined that term, but it's been like that. And again,
Sadly, I did.
you did.
Sadly.
There we
It
go.
became a habit, so
And
to speak.
even international commentators are actually using that now. Shadows, of course, to Vika, but right now, BB Adrian is looking good, going towards the wall, maximizing the damage with the high splat. 81 damage from that short combo.
And you know, Shaheen's tools have improved so much, man, for the entirety of Season 3. Some people actually debate that he's already in top 5 at this point. Here we go.
And I think AK is, again, hardly at fault of that.
Yeah, actually highly at fault of that, so the big shout taken. But again, going back to the action here, Adrian still has a lot of great help to work with. He burns his heat though, so no more chances of healing big later.
And again, Adrian has a lot of great health that he could recover. Zechariah is definitely in trouble here. This is not going to kill. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, I'm sorry. It did.
Wow. Look at that. Oh, of course, a lot of the Shaheens out there realizing that this right here, this is also about the possibility of Shaheen shining this time around because everybody's starting to get nerfed from it.
That's true. And what I've noticed is I still feel that Shaheen is one of those characters that I feel like it's balanced in a way.
Yeah.
But in this advantage, I think Zechariah really needs to take advantage of the lateral movements.
Lily, we know Lily, even if you go the wrong way, right? Like, even if you sidestep the wrong way, there's a huge chance that you're actually going to evade something. Not for this first match, though. Adrian, PBE Adrian, just to be more specific, getting the first match and without a round given to Zechariah.
That's right, and it's been I've been watching a lot of games. Zechariah has been on stream countless times already in this tournament. It's always been in his favor, and it's very surprising that Adrian, it's looked like easily a 3-0 against Zechariah.
You don't see that often, basically. You don't see that very often. Right? And as you mentioned, Zechariah Carey, a very decorated young player now, having flown overseas. So there's a lot of experience there. Again, but if we're going to talk about experience, Adrian, as young as he is, man, it just really flies all over the place.
That's true. And I'm still even surprised that Zechariah Carey is a free agent right now. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, we'll get back to that later. We're now in Coliseum of Fate. So this right here is a very, very hard to reach stage when it comes to the walls, right? So it's a huge question mark here. Who's gonna make it there?
And I think this is actually a good stage for Lily. Again, you have at least the freedom. Look at that. No walls to at least save Adrian from that angle. But
forget what I said. The wall is right there.
Oh my God! It just took us 5 seconds, and we're now at the wall. But now we have to be very careful. Both players are in the red here. Anything can happen. 10 seconds left on the clock, and Adrian is now targeting the legs, and Zechariah was already blocking 2 seconds ahead of Adrian.
I love the faith of Zechariah here. He just crouched, right? Like the whole time. Feisty Rabbit low. To the root of evil, back turn low. Look at that, 7 seconds, and Adrian had so much permanent health gone.
And again, I love the commitment here from Zechariah Carey. The pokes, targeting the legs of Adrian. Sometimes being patient is not really working out in terms of, other rounds.
Right.
But now, just like that, just one round away for another back-to-back 3-0, but this time from Zechariah.
There's a bit of vengeance here, man. And honestly, you're right. I like what you pointed out there. That there is a limit to how much you can block. Like, eventually, you are going to have to do something right back. Like, say, in boxing, right? Like, you can't keep taking the punches. You have to dodge somewhere.
That's true. But now, look at that. The change of pace right here. Adrian making some, adjustments from this set alone. Is this going to be enough, though?
Oh, wow. Amazing combo right there. It really looked like it was going to drop, but Adrian really does his lab work.
So far, and Zechariah is not stopping at all. Again, with the offense right now, the series of attacks. Nice! Sidestep, but was not able to commit.
Right. Here we go. Look at Adrian not committing, actually, to some of these. Beautiful punish.
That's true.
That's in 1+2. Again, that Shaheen move, man, it's so godly.
That's true. And again, it's always been like that. But just like, speaking of movement, nice sidestep into heat dash combo from Zechariah Carey and slide as well. Oh!
Oh my goodness!
Coming. What a reaction!
Oh my goodness!
Reflex from Adrian with an Altair. This is definitely going to the wall, but just went.
It's not enough though. We're hit. And it had to be a generic low. Adrian now rock and roll. He's on the cusp of keeping his winner side alive here.
That's true. And again, this tournament is only first to 2, a prerogative from Playbook Events, right?
Right.
This time, again, set point for Adrian. Zechariah has to do something here to tie things up.
Uh-oh. Okay, no confirm on the back one counter hit here for Zechariah Carey.
Uh-huh.
You see how Zechariah Carey kind of tuned up the volume a little bit, went straight for the back one mixes. Oh, and that's 4 for 4, man. 4 for 4 on the heat dash.
Exactly, and again, perfect and reflex right here from Zechariah Carey. That was an almost whiff, but Adrian is in trouble here. He has to be very careful, guys. Sidestep!
Oh my God.
Double sidestep right here from Adrian, the sidewalk, but I don't think this is gonna be enough. I'm sorry about the caster's curse. My apologies right there, but what a 2-0. It could have been in anyone's game,
Yeah.
but just like that,
Oh my God.
that's it. Sorry about that.
I held my breath a long time there, but that was crazy. And yeah, you were right. Like, the back angle right there was going to be very, very tricky for Adrian to pull off. The thing that he could do there was probably a rage art.
Rage art, yeah.
And even then, it might leave a sliver of health because Adrian was not yet in, like, no pixel territory, right? So, oh my goodness.
Yeah. I don't know what Zechariah actually did there. He probably made a get-up kick or something. But nevertheless, I think Adrian, was relieved from that.
He was.
From that drop.
It's too close for comfort. Like
Very close.
Even the sidewalk to the back was so dangerous in some degree. But I gotta give credit to Zechariah Carey. We talked about that earlier. Every
4 for 4.
single 3-1, by the way. It's 4 times. 4 times he let it out, and then all 4 times were connected. So, oh my goodness, these kids are crazy.
I know their reflex. They just saw a small whiff.
Yeah.
Even I reacted to it. Right. That's how fast they are. So again. Really nice going, and it's still not over for Zechariah Carey. That was the winner side of the bracket of the top 8, so we will be able to see, there we go, Zechariah in the losers quarterfinal. But the next match we have Dojin versus SPX Luka Magic.
Oh boy.
Do you know what SPX means?
I wish I did. But you know what? I'm going to ask them later. Maybe you know already.
I kind of have an idea
Right.
because they were joking about it, but I think it's
It's a story for another day, I bet.
the delivery service
Is it really?
of a platform
A platform.
where you can shop. So I think it's a joke.
Well, we'll leave that for later. I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
But
Let's find the official answer.
Now here's the catch, right?
Uh-huh.
This man right here on the right side of your screen,
Oh my
Dojin, he is, if for lack of
Okay.
a better word, one of the players who has given a lot of these players in the back so much anxiety, right? Because
Including me.
yes, for anybody who's played with him,
Yep.
if for the past how many years since he was a professional, he's always given players anxiety because of this particular situation right here. The battle begins in the
Yes.
character select screen.
That's true.
Because he can pick anybody.
Anybody with that emphasis. Again, he's not called the Mokajin of the Philippines for no reason. But right now, he actually chose Anna earlier.
Really?
Yes. And against Gold Standard,
There we
where Dojin won. Of course, it was a crazy match. I wouldn't say it's a one-sided match. Actually,
Oh, yeah.
Gold Standard really gave a good fight.
Right.
But let's go ahead and take a look. This is the top 8 winner side. We have Luka Magic versus Dojin, a free agent, by the way, which is unbelievable.
It is. But again, he's going to have a lot of eyes on him here.
Yes.
Another thing I can point out is that, again, Luka Magic, despite being such a new player,
Uh-huh.
he has always given the pros a run for their money. So let's see if Dojin right here is going to be another victim. Hold that thought because we're going real fast right here, Rock and Roll.
Yes, sir. Let's go to take a look at PGDX right now with a debuff from Anna. Again, one of the advantages from Anna right here, but look at that huge launch from Dojin. Up forward 3, not enough for the wall though. Down back 3, down back 3, 3 down back 3. Oh my goodness, Mika.
They're going to wine opener down forward 4 by Anna right there. But here we go. Big heat burst on the wall.
Down
Dojin.
back 4,
Down forward 4,
sorry,
yeah.
down forward 4.
It's all
My
good,
bad,
it's all
my
good.
bad.
And the wine opener, again, that Anna Williams signature. The good thing is that legacy low has existed such a long time. And Dojin, he knows how to use it. And yes, we are using that word.
That's true. And again, it's not also safe, on block. So
Absolutely.
that's how crazy Dojin is. But let's see, he is behind the wall right here. He is tough, and Luka Magic trying to push that narrative. But nice stuff! Absorbing that part of the power crush and still launching as a punish. He's definitely going to the wall. It's going to be real quick. Another DF4. Dojin Just 29 seconds on that round, and he's just 1 point away to get the very first point.
I'm gonna point it out as well. Look at that wisecrack. You know, a while ago he rained wine openers DF4s, and just when he felt that Luka Magic was actually gonna crouch a second low, he just went mid. Oh, a little late on the punish on PCF 2-1.
It's very unfortunate, but Luka Magic right now is starting to become very patient, and Dojin with unpredictably timing. It's all working out, but Luka Magic with a commitment. There we go, surprising Dojin with another health sweep. I can play that game too.
This time he's gonna knock you down. Here we go. So Luka Magic burning all the resources, and it was absolutely worth it. So Dojin.
Oh, there we go. Mental game has started. All right, let's see.
Oh man, you just don't want to poke the bear like that.
Let's
see
go.
how that's gonna go. There we go. Dojin establishing a little fragile over there. But immediately Luka Magic had to poke out because that's the only way to get the install out.
It's true, and look at this. And I feel like what's happening right now is mantle of mental, mind games right now.
Yeah.
With the way Luka Magic key charge, Dojin's continuous, DF4s.
Yeah. It is such a taxing game, so to speak. Okay, here we go. Big heat engager for Luka Magic.
Another one. He's been using that L sweep. Is he going for another one this time? Look at that, the mind game from Dojin.
What a duck.
Luka Magic is doing really good right now.
Oh,
are we
man,
gonna see another key charge?
Of course he does. Of course he does. He likes to play this game. But here we go.
Pika, we haven't had this kind of beef in a long time.
If that's even what we call it, it could probably be just Luka Magic trying to stir up a little bit of confidence in himself, right?
Yes,
like, if Dojin, if we know anything about Dojin, he does not get flustered by these things for the many years that he's been doing this. Here we go. Fragile is still active. Wow, no escaping the throw.
That's good. Magic still has heat available. Dojin is behind the wall. He is in trouble here. Nice block. There we go. The first block of that health speed from Dojin. But there's the combo as well. Wow!
Goes straight for the right-handed sweep, and Dojin gonna break. This is definitely gonna be
That's it.
Here we go. And what's the retaliation here for Dojin? Goes for the stomp. I don't think he has enough time. Is he gonna go for it? He does not have enough recovery.
Didn't have time. But I think he would have gone for it.
He would have.
Okay. So let's see. Just went straight with the rematch to a random stage select. It was a very close match, I would say. At first, it looked like it's one-sided, but this time we're in a very close, stage right here. We don't have enough space, which is actually perfect for both of these characters.
Absolutely. And now this is going to be very detrimental. Again, in the sense of whoever gets to launch first. Like you saw a while ago, how one of Dojin's first few launches were so close to the wall, and he wasn't able to complete it. So here we go. This is exactly what we're talking about. The wall will definitely spell the difference. My goodness, that is
wow. 50%, just like that. It hasn't already been, 15 seconds, but look at this damage. And Dojin couldn't actually do something about it. But let's see. He has a lot of great health to recover. He has yet to actually open up the heat state, but Luka Magic denying that fact.
So while standing one, rock and roll, it's such a dangerous as a saving tool. Here we go, Dojin with a big upper here. And again, he did not even flinch, man. Like, you saw Dojin stand in front of him, DF2, and it's gonna work.
YOLO, but again, calculated YOLO, I would say.
It is,
so.
I would say, yeah.
Dojin right now, look at that. Again, the audacity from this man, the calculated risks that he has, but Luka Magic's already in the red. It just, I can't believe that Dojin can adjust this quickly.
He's not honestly a pro, or like, he's anything but a dark horse right now. If anything, he's a force to be reckoned with, right? We know what he's capable of. Here we go. Oh, did not confirm QCF 2. I think he wasn't ready for it.
That's right, wasn't ready. Again, if you're against Luka Magic, anything can actually happen. Tried to go for the shimmy. Shimmy right there. Perfect punish from Luka Magic. Just the right pokes. Dojin is behind the wall. No heat for Luka Magic. Now confirming, correcting what Pika said earlier. Dojin.
Here we go. Now with heat, by the way. So there's going to be a significant amount of damage. And Dojin chooses to burn the resources. Did not hit, though.
No confirm from Luka Magic from behind with the hip attack, and nice adjustment from Dojin, still being able to complete the combo right here. Almost dead. One last could do it. Perfect punish from Luka Magic. Plus frames. Went with no wall trap. Down for Pika.
Oh my goodness! The low on hit by the way.
Yes, sir.
On hit. On hit.
Luka Magic smiling right now. Definitely like that last part of that set, but it's not over yet. Dojin can still take this round. Going to the wall. This is definitely going to hurt. Activating heat. It's going to be the combo. Just went with the Oki instead.
And there's a fragile right there. The install. The Magic forced to have to interrupt what Anna Williams is doing. Okay, good punish by Dojin. The small details like that, man. Like, you can't let go. Even at 10 frames, that is a momentum.
It's true. Both of these pro players definitely showing everyone right now with their knowledge with Tekken. It's definitely so deep. But look at that. The sidewall playing at the side. 24 seconds. Anything can happen here. Just a couple of it could do it. No down second string. Nice down jab from Luka Magic. And the patience. Another key charge. Everyone is hyped right now.
You know,
Tying things up, Pika. Yeah.
I think he's being dared to do this right now. I think the crowd.
I don't think so. I think it's
by choice.
Yeah, I think this is one of his ways. You know, Luka Magic is one of those young, young players that's been very confident, doing everything that they love, and this is them hyping themselves.
That's
up.
true. And again, it's not to say, of course, that Luka has had no respect
For
Dojin.
sure.
He absolutely does respect Dojin. Granted, of course, that Dojin is considerably one of our country's best reps. Luka is on his way there. Like, he's already recognized right now as the country's most successful as a Cena tournament goer. So, and we're back to Midnight Siege, by the way, here.
Perfectly said. That's true. Let's see if this is also going to be the same fate as we have with the very first set. Between these two. Let's see.
Again, this is still on winner side, right? So both players can actually, I'm not gonna say relax, but they can kind of spare this one experimental phase if they want to stay on the winner side.
And again, whoever wins this match will have to face PB Adrian in the winners final.
That's right. As we just saw earlier. Here we go, Dojin in no man's land right there. Had to guess for his life.
Look at the Dojin staying in the ground and getting hit with the mid. And for the first time between this set, Luka Magic is in the lead.
Another DM2 from Dojin. Huge read from this man.
Oh my god, this is going back and forth. Oh, 80 damage. Nice.
Look at the stealing of the turns here by Luka Magic. Beautifully done. Oh, but a little too far for the follow-up.
I'm not sure if this is the first time they actually fought each other.
Probably, I believe in tournaments. Granted that Dojin, of course, hasn't been coming out, right? Like, he hasn't been going to tournaments left and right.
Yeah.
In opposition to how Luka is, he goes to everything.
That's true. Again, Dojin's performance right now and Luka Magic is amazing. Oh no, this is definitely going to hurt. Is this going to be enough? Yes, sir. Look at that. And Luka Magic, just like that, is now on set point.
All right, let's see what Dojin's going to be coming up with. We've seen him in this situation before. Rock and roll Dojin, he gathers as much knowledge as he can.
That's true. No punish right there from Dojin. And again, Dojin has to win 3 straight rounds in order to move on into winners finals. And just like that.
Oh, okay, we had to say it. We had to jinx
Yes,
it. But
sir.
here we go, Dojin. One on the board. There is a pulse.
There is. Very tense right now. Everyone is watching closely at the edge of their seats. Nice parry right in from Dojin, going to the wall, spending the heat early and just trying to get this momentum going.
And there's Fragile over there. Dojin with one more wide opener. Good block and punish from Luka. He still has heat though.
The sidestep.
Oh, not successful. Oh,
Still. Heat smash from Dojin. Again, Luka Magic is in trouble. He still has heat. Plus frames. Nice down jab once again just to get that turn back. What with the plus frames once again. The Magic kick and hell sweep. Audacity from Luka Magic. The commitment. Oh, nice dog.
What a dog from Dojin. You don't see that very often. What a solution.
That should be it.
Oh my god.
Pika, we're now down to the final round. Who's going to win this one? Again, whoever wins this match will be facing PB Adrian in the winners finals.
Okay, good duck from the back turn right here by Luka Magic. Look at the pressure though.
Luka Magic is doing good at the start right here, but Dojin trying to fight back with his turn. He is behind the wall. He has to be very careful in this one.
What a block in front of from Oh, but fails to go for the resplat.
It's not over yet. Anything can happen here. The DF4 from Dojin. Spending the heat.
Huge pressure. Oh my gosh, the numbers.
From behind.
The wall walk.
Oh my god. Wow. Luka Magic. I just remembered that he could act. She has moves from when she's back turned.
Yeah. She actually can continue pressure off of back turn, right? And you gotta give props as well to Dojin, guys. Remember, this is not the end of the line for him. He has one more run at it over the lower bracket. Luka Magic, though, he continues his reign of terror, man. Amazing confidence from this kid.
And I think the key charge actually worked out.
It did. Or at least to him, right?
Yes,
To him.
to him. And what an amazing, sequence between that two. From the last sequence from each other, again, Dojin tried to do his best, to at least counter,
Right.
from behind. But of course, moves from Azucena was just much faster.
That's true. And another thing that I feel about Dojin is that if he chooses one character for the day,
Uh-huh.
he'll probably stick with that character the whole day.
So
No
we
matter
can-
what happens, right?
So we can expect an Anna,
yeah,
the loser's
a
fight.
little later on. Yeah, and that's how it has been in the past. Right now, let's go back to our. This is the lower bracket now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so this is between AE's RGN
Okay.
and Goliath. So funny we mentioned Zechariah Carey, right?
Yes,
Who hails from Iloilo. I believe that Goliath is from Bicol.
it's from Bicol. Is that right? If you can hear us, Goliath, are you from
Yeah,
Bicol?
he's from
Yes.
Bicol. Yeah, there we go. Thank you very much.
Representing Bicol.
Very, very young. Probably the youngest in the top 8 right now at 15 years old.
Wow.
So, and this is battle of the weakest characters in the game.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay, and then we just heard from, of course,
Yeah.
Adrian. He's from Bicol, but
Yeah.
his team right now
Yes.
is actually representing Davao.
Davao, yes.
Team Davao.
HSD, I remember this. And he's already a Manileño by heart. According to
So representing all three, main
Yeah.
regions.
yeah.
Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. But let's go back to the matchup here. We're here at Ortiz Farm, AE RGN versus HSD Goliath Core.
Man.
What can you say about this matchup? Nina versus
Honestly,
Dragon.
I was just talking to people outside, right?
Okay.
I believe that Nina gets to keep her spot as the strongest character in Tekken 8 right now.
Top 5 or top 10?
No one, in my opinion. Like,
Really?
I believe
Okay.
that Nina is the
Interesting.
strongest character in the game right now, aside from Brian.
Okay.
The only biggest difference between the two of them, in my opinion, is the fact that, of course, Nina as a character has less room for mistakes, right? Or at least with Brian Fury, because you have some way to
Yeah.
open up your opponent. You have a taunt.
That's true.
With Nina Williams, you kind of have to be a very committed player in order to make Nina work.
In theory, right?
Yeah, that's true. In theory. And again, this is all opinion because I feel that also Ryan and Dragunov, they're up there.
That's true.
Right?
And again, and it's funny because we have Coach Mouse right here, one of the best, if not the best, Nina players in the Philippines. Just like that, one round apiece from both of these players, and Goliath is actually doing really good right now.
Against a veteran in his own right, RGN,
Yeah.
right? Because RGN, of course, very, very young as well, ladies and gentlemen. But again, the experience of how it is here in Manila is something that he can definitely, and also international experience, right? He can definitely put that out there. We've been seeing that a lot, but of course, the confidence. We talked about this rock and roll.
Yes, sir.
When you're young, you're confident, you're fast, everything.
And I think also Tekken 8 helped a lot of players
Very
gain that
much.
confidence.
That's true.
But speaking of confidence, RGN right now, even with the lack of life lead right here, still pressuring Goliath Go, but Goliath Go trying to close it out, but RGN being persistent that he is. Goliath Go is just one hit away. Just like, look at that.
Yes.
From no life lead from winning that third round.
And as we mentioned this, what? Doc Hammer from the back.
That's the first time I've seen that.
Man, it is really the tracking of Tekken 8 that baffles us sometimes. But going back to the case in point here, like Dragunov, in contrast to Nina and Brian Fury, I feel that what makes him super dangerous is how easy he is as a character. Like, you can definitely learn him on the go, and you're still gonna succeed with him at some point.
It's like the Dragunov of Tekken 7 Season 3, if you remember.
That's true. Hell, all the way back to 1, right? Like,
All the
Season
way
1
back to one.
Dragunov was just a menace, and we thought that was the worst of it.
It's like a different beast, but nice. There we go. Goliath Go could potentially tie things up right here with Rage and Heat available. Is this gonna be enough though? Just went straight with the Rising Forward. Very interesting. Oh, what a read from RGN!
Dang!
That could have been the only solution,
Everything.
to everything from that moment on. And again, RGN
Get ready
winning
for the
that
next
very
battle.
first set, just went straight with rematch to a random stage right here. We're just going to update the scoreboard.
Yeah.
But now we're here at France, just like the EWC.
That's
right now.
true. Hey, I like that. I like what you did there. Anyways, going back, and that's the veteran prowess of RGN, man. Like, a hard call like that doesn't
know.
come very often. And that really just goes to show how much he has knowledge among, basically not just the game, but the player itself.
And again, the hard read on a DF4. Like, who would think about that? But again, going back, I think Goliath Go managed to at least move on from that set already, because again, his confidence is still on the board.
Oh man, Okay,
Wow.
a little too late there on the backhand by Goliath. Okay.
Another
And again,
flip.
I like what you mentioned there as well. Like he's moved on, or like Goliath. I think that's such a big feat for players these days that they're able to tunnel vision mistakes immediately, right? So they can go right back to the game when they need to.
Yes, again, to maintain that composure is also a talent itself. And again, RGN is not a stranger to that. Look at that from behind. Was not able to do a wall splat. No punish as well. And then, again, a counter hit from RGN.
Oh boy.
Again, I hate to say it, but RGN is stealing a lot of these rounds from Goliath.
He has been, yeah. Either that or he knows that, or he's confident I have a way to make it back. Okay, big wall splat from Goliath for nice resplat as well.
Hey.
All the way to the wall. Big damage, man.
His mouth's actually taking notes from this Nina right now.
I think he's scolding Adrian in the back.
Here we go. Again, another live lead from Goliath, but RGN is the one punishing him for it. The change of pace from RGN, but Goliath is going in, trying to close it out.
Oh, there it is. Keeping it simple with a down 3. And again, RGN, it's such a shame that he ended that round with a lot of heat to work with.
And again, the change of pacing is something that really has to change every time. Nice. Did not go for the... Wow. Okay, sidestep one. Goliath go. Look at that combo. It's like a mouse combo from 2020. Hey.
Oh, man. Okay, huge.
83 damage? And people are saying Nina doesn't have damage.
Okay. You know, if anything, I feel like you're singularly targeting somebody. But
I should.
you should be. Okay, anyways, back to the game here. All the way to the wall, shoe shine. All the way to sleigh ride.
Nice.
Wipe the floor by Goliath. Fails to get the QCM2 follow-up. Is it on the side? No. He pressed the button.
Very nice movement from both of these players. What a punish right there from RGN. And the Razor. And of course, it's not an option select, but he knows that it will track whatever which way.
He just went for a stinger elbow right off the bat. RGN, this madman, all the way to the wall.
Now able to go, just went straight with the setup right there, just going, escaping away from the wall. Perfect punish right there from Glasgow. 11 frame. Could have went with a bigger punish, but still, that heat indicator is very important.
RGN is scaring me right now. The fact that he tried to do another stinger elbow right off from nowhere. Yeah, he's so confident that it might hit. Or even that he knows that he might not die from it yet.
And again, knowing RGN, him being up one round, doing everything that again. But I think this should be it with the right combo. But of course, I don't want to jinx it.
It might be it, actually. Yeah, there it is.
There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a 2-0 RGN versus Goliath Pro. It really speaks volumes here, rock and roll, when experience is on the line, right? Like it plays such a big part. But of course, we saw how Goliath was just really stepping on the gas the whole way. Dude. Like he's so ready to impose that Nina pressure.
Yes, sir. And again, before we move on to the next match, I wanted to actually check the bracket that we have.
Right.
And talk about, of course, the match that just happened right now. Let's take a look at the bracket later on once we have it on the screen. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that matchup. So we mentioned about confidence, ever since the start of this top 8 stream.
Yeah.
Tekken 8 is like fueled with confidence, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
And what made you think the big change from Tekken 7 and 8 is aside from heat?
Yeah, honestly, it's the fact that you can actually lose a round by blocking. That's the
true.
reality.
Which is the first time in a Tekken franchise, right?
Absolutely. So the fact that you can actually lose from just taking chip and you get pressured by chip, I think that's a very, very big deal. Especially with the likes of Nina, where she has so much ways to chip you out.
Right.
You're going to be forced to do something, either to challenge it, to reverse it, just like RGN did earlier, or just be ahead.
Yep.
If you can stop the pressure before it happens, then I think you have a huge advantage.
That's true. And also, just talking about the last game iteration that we have, Tekken 7 had a lot of players already. It introduced really great mechanics that introduced to beginners, and even professional players, right? Which made the game this big. But with Tekken 8, it actually scaled up really good. Like even players that I know was not really that good in Tekken 7 became
Yeah, let's be
godly,
honest. Yeah.
this Tekken
Let's
8.
be honest. They kind of get, for lack of better word, they were held by the hand. You know what I mean? Like, they were brought forward, and this is us not hating on the game itself, but the fact that the game has allowed opportunities.
It
right?
evolved,
Yeah, it allowed a better way to be expressive. I think that's the word.
That's
right there.
true.
It allowed players to be more expressive, more original, and more akin to their style. Just like, say for example, we don't play Eddie the same way anymore, right?
That's true.
We don't play him the same way anymore. He became a completely different character altogether. But it works for this meta. If the old Eddie was here, he has nowhere to go. Like, he cannot run the whole round.
Yeah, and also in terms of the tournament setting,
Yeah.
you cannot change or basically select a stage that you would want. That's
That's
a
right.
huge deal in terms of the professional way that we're doing things. I think now with the random stage, not only we could enjoy the different stages that Tekken 8 has to offer, it also changes the meta, right? Because we used to keep seeing the Infinite Azure in Tekken 7, but now it's just the way it is. Like, anything can happen, anything goes. It is players are held by the hand of Tekken 8, and not only that, it helped them have their own personality, and that's why I think it's also good for the veteran players.
That's
because it's a challenge for them. How would they be able to keep up with the rest of the cast, right? But let's go ahead and take a look at the top 8 right here on our screen.
Right, and another SPX representative over here. So we got Kron Juvel and another AE representative in the form of Shops, newly signed for AE. Now Kron Juvel is gonna be our second Shaheen over here on stream. So again, it's a statement that Shaheen really is getting a lot of spotlight over there. Now, unfortunately, that is actually it for Goliath Core, right? So it has been the lower bracket run for him. I know he did very, very good leading to the top 8, but that is really going to be it. Now, Kronjavel, Shaheen, Shops, question mark. I do not know who Shops is actually going to use here because he does have a lot. He does have a lot of characters in the bag now compared to before, where he was limited to Victor or Steve Fox, right?
That's right. I think he has law now, martial law.
That's another one. Yeah, there's law. Right, and we've already narrowed down how it is on the losers quarters finals. But we're going to get to that a little later on.
Yes. But now, as you can see here, one of the matches that I'm actually excited looking at it right now, it's actually not the winners final, but Dojin versus RGN. I think that's going to be the highlight for me. Of course, this is going to be a tense top 7 at the moment. But the next match that we're going to have, Juvel versus AE. Versus Shops.
Yeah.
And just like what you mentioned, Shaheen has been prominent in this tournament. And again, it's quite ironic because AK is one of the, of course, organizers making this
not planned,
happen.
people.
It's not planned. It just so happens that the Philippines is a heavily, Shaheen country.
Yeah.
And for a reason, right? Because it's, I would say, a very simple character. It's fun to use and beginner friendly.
Yeah.
And of course, AK is the one manning that character.
It's I think the best description we could go for is like influence, right? Because
Yeah.
AK's influence has been really prominent all over the globe. I mean, it's not just the Philippines. You're gonna find Shaheens, for sure.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
AK's, as you said earlier, he's to blame for that in some ways, right? But again, he's not here, at least not in the tournament.
Yeah.
He's not joining it. So another person or another bunch of people will rep said character. Now, big question mark. Like I said, Shops. He does have wonders back there in the bag, right? We don't know who that is. And the funny thing is, we mentioned this rock and roll that it's Shaheen. There's an uproar of Shaheen as of late, but none of them play the exact same way.
That's true.
So-
Everyone is unique. And the way that they use the character, the moves that they use from the move list is all different. And this is what I like about the tournament, right? You don't really know who's the contender.
Yeah.
We were even hyping up, all of the players, especially Dojin. I would probably say that the most achieved players from this roster in this top 8. But, Luka Magic made some magic.
That's true. I mean, there's always an obstruction. Like, there's always going to be someone who will give you a run for your money. And sometimes you won't know who that is. Like, you can predict as much as you want. But the case in point here is that if that day the player has something different about him, then it can really be a factor, right? And who's to say? Who's to say that this time, what if there's something behind Kronjavel? I did see him use Peg before.
Oh,
Some
interesting. That's I haven't seen. But before we actually talk about these players, before they start, I just wanted to make a huge shout out to all of the players that joined this tournament. And I'm not sure if you've seen, but there were a lot of international players as well. We have Suzu from Japan, Chicken Chopra from Ireland, Tunk from the US, and so much more.
Get ready
We
for the
love you all.
next
And again,
battle.
thank you so much for considering that this dojo right here is,
Uh-huh.
in Philippine soil. Thank you for thank you for being with us. I think it's Tunk Junior, by the way. Tunk rather. He's been here a while now, man. So
Yes, sir.
he knows the level of competition. Shout out to you, by the way. Now we're taking it to Fallen Destiny. I told you, Shops is gonna he's gonna hold out for long with a character that we may not expect. Bakuman is up front here.
And actually, in this tournament, I've seen a lot of Bakuman.
Yeah.
And again, I've also in the international scene, Bakuman has also been a viable character.
Yeah.
Despite in terms of the frames and fury, right?
Yeah.
He's a very dangerous to use.
Yeah, because he's also such an indicator of how you play Tekken. Like, Bakuman is very honest. Sure,
Yeah.
the damage and the range may not be, but the way you play him, you have to play Tekken, honestly, because one wrong low and you can completely lose the round.
Perfectly said. Again, that's the best way to actually describe Bakuman. But let's go ahead and take a look. This is going to be a 30-30 chance right here. Shops activated heat. No punish from the duck and no break from Conjugal. He was probably thinking of something else. Probably tried to press a button, but wasn't ready to break that 1+2
Man.
throw.
You know, the funny thing is this matchup is actually, in my opinion, very 50-50, or at least when it comes to tools, right? Shaheen is also very honest as a character.
And not only that, I think Shaheen can punish anything that Bakuman can actually throw.
Yeah.
In terms of range, but Shopao right now showing the resilience between this battle and Conjugal wouldn't fight back. Looking good so far from both of these players. Anything can happen, but Conjugal, his heat is about to run out. There we go.
Good punish on the down forward 4-3. Now Shop's forced to use his heat burst just so he could repel Conjugal a little bit. He does. I was gonna say he does have some Garuda charge right there. So he used his Rama reversal a while ago, right? He used that. So I don't know. Let's see how Shops is gonna handle this again. I like the fact that we're always very close. Oh, never mind. Conjugal, do not stand in front of him like that. The man has a hop kick and he's not afraid to use it.
Yeah, and I would say that Conjugal is one of those players who's really good in terms of landing the Altair, the hop kick of Shaheen.
I don't know how he does it, man. Like
I know.
He's just one of those guys.
He's like an RKO.
That's true. He just comes out of nowhere. He can smell it.
Hey, let's see what Shops is cooking, because right now he's just one round away to get that very first point, which is very advantageous in terms of tournament.
Not only that, man, they're both on lower brackets. So
Oh, man.
you need that momentum. This is a survival match right here. Set, rather.
Yes, sir. And again, this is over 200 players who registered in this tournament. You're already in the top 8. This is really intense right now.
Okay, big launch right here for Shops. The wall is right there, but the combo drops, unfortunately.
Again, both of them are have walls at their sides right now. Conjugal trying to move in, but nice hit from Shops activating heat right now. Conjugal is in trouble.
Burned everything just like that. Okay, here we go.
happen.
Down forward 3. And he caught Conjugal being a little too greedy. Presses on the 1-2-1.
I don't remember if you can confirm after the third
Yes,
hit.
you can.
You can?
Yes, you can. And more so if it's a counter hit, it's going to give you a different spark. And you're going to feel the timing of 1-2-1 actually being a little more light if it's a counter hit compared to when it's not. Now we're taking it to the evil arena.
Okay, and we're just going to update the scores.
One
Shopao
Shops, yeah.
getting that one round. Again, this is first to 2 still until we reach the top 4 of this tournament.
Man. And it was very reasonable as to why it was a prerogative by the organizers, man. We had like 150 strong when it comes to registrants.
With the time constraints that we have, we definitely should. But again, that makes the tournament also exciting.
That's true,
First
yes.
to 2, you have to give everything that you can sooner than later.
Yes. Here we go, Conjugal. A much different pace. He
Yes,
kept
sir.
that. He hasn't been using that Superman punch during the first match, so that could be a difference maker right here.
Exactly, and again, Shops has been known to be just like I remember Shops compared to Jules, right? Very defensive player. I would say very by the book player as well. And this is, I think, how Conjugal could actually open Shops with a series of attacks.
Yeah, and he could actually defy things. Like we've seen that happen time and time again. Sometimes you actually have to break the book in half before you learn a lesson. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Here we go. Ooh, and you see Shops actually broke his frame data. He pressed off of a negative down 4.
And I think it speaks for itself, right? Because Crown Jewel with a series of attacks, you actually have to press on at some point.
Yes, yes. And it is a choice you make. It is completely up to you if you're going to defy the frame data or not. That's what makes Paco Ram so interesting. Because even though you know you're negative, but if it works, you just keep going.
And it's like sometimes you have to feel like do you have to be a masochist all the time? Have to block everything. But right now, just like that, very fast rounds between these players, one apiece. Anything can happen here. This is going to be the final set. But now Shops is planning to change his own.
I think I saw something there. Yeah,
I know, and I kind of wish it's Steve. For me and you.
I know.
It's a personal selfish choice between us. But let's go ahead and take a look. The surprise pick. There we go. Okay.
It ain't a surprise anymore,
We're spoiled. We're really spoiled today.
You know, honestly, and again, I like both characters, honestly. Even Paco Ram, I like him. I just know for a fact that I won't be as effective as Paco Ram, or like because Paco Ram
really
has such limitations. He's strong, yes, but you have no right to be incorrect with your choices. You gotta be super wise. Look at that. I can say the same for Steve Fox with a little bit more restraint. You know this as well, Rock and Roll.
That's true.
You can feel that if the mistake is so severe, you can't get it back anymore.
It's like having. Imagine if we have Marduk from Tekken 7 in Tekken 8. It's gonna be hell for a Steve player, right?
Yeah.
But again, quite even lively from both of these players. Just going back to the game right here. Crown Jewel is trying to fish for Shaheen DF2.
Oh, I like that.
That intensity from both of these players looking good right now. We don't even have time. 12 seconds.
Fish for the left hook over there. Oh no, Bill, good punish from Shops. Oh, Patella smash and good 1-2 here from One Shop off of Peekaboo.
I'm not sure why Crown Jewel went with the forward 2-3 right there.
Yeah, I think it's either he misinputted it or he actually felt wrong. Here we go. Steve Fox, one of the safest, if not the safest character in Tekken. Should you use it properly?
Yes, sir.
Ooh! 8-3 jabs in a row. Okay, that's really a characteristic of Shops.
Again, just the timing and the pacing, but Crown Jewel, again, after fishing countless times with the Shaheen Godfist, it's now hitting its mark for the first time in this final set.
Oh, the wall just threw up the end there. Unfortunately.
Nice.
There we
break.
go. Okay, big splat right here on the side of Shops, and now he's forced to use his lead. Goes for the mix.
Wow.
Yes, the guard break. He tried to go for the 13-frame wall splat, unfortunately.
And again, that's very hard to do.
Very difficult, yes, sir.
Oh, no, but again, that could cost, Shops his round right here, but nice. Hitting its mark once again. Just one hit away. But Crown Jewel with the persistence and the down, rising 4 rather. He was actually at advantage at that time.
I was going to say that, man. Yeah, because he hit a 1-2. Right?
Whoa! Wow!
A dreadnought uppercut from downtown all the way to the wall.
Oh my goodness. You can really see jewels from Shops.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Some traces, decision making. Hey, there we go. Two-faced. Is he going to go for the splat? No, he's not wasting any time.
No need.
Went straight to the Sonic Fang. Here we go. Potential set point and sadly elimination point on Don Duvel.
Ooh, and Shopa is feeling himself right now. Look at this combo. Is this gonna hit? Yes, sir. I'm stealing that combo.
Here we go.
Hey,
Big
not over yet.
Don Duvel just making a little bit of space here. Unfortunately, Shops' heat is already running out.
That's true. And again, one of the best elements that Steve has is the heat element, but Crown Jewel, he has to be very careful. He's almost at the red. There we go. Hey, no wall splat.
I feel so sorry for Crown Jewel. Actually, a lot of his power crushes have not been hitting the wall. Here we go. One poke can do it. Down forward one after down forward one, and Shops retains his life, unfortunately eliminating Crown Jewel.
Yeah, and I feel like Crown Jewel didn't feel like he wasn't really happy at that last round. It was anticlimactic, but we've seen how Shops actually, adjusted.
Yeah.
That change of character just said everything. Like, I would say he downloaded the right pacing. Crown Jewel did his best, of course.
Yeah.
But that poking, and I think the hard reads were really on point from Shops' side.
Absolutely. And again, Steve Fox is a character who penalizes you so much, right, for being wrong. So I feel that Fakum Ram kind of softened up the Shaheen a little bit. Yeah,
that's
right?
true.
Got some information there with better range, better damage, better tools. But at the end of it all, it was Steve who went in for the kill. So wonderful job there for Shops. And again, I think we're close to the match we're waiting for. Like
Yes, sir.
We're inching so close.
There we go. It's actually on my screen right now. No time to waste. We already have one of the most awaited, if not the most awaited matches here in this tournament. We have Dojin and RGN. These players that you see on screen are not strangers from each other.
Get ready for the next battle.
And RGN, we've seen him, okay.
Yeah, definitely. I think they just failed to exit, but I'm pretty sure they're going to go exit this.
Okay, so I think this is in tournament mode, so we're just going to restart the game. Don't worry about that. We're going to take care of that. In the meantime, let's talk about the possibility of the character choices of these players.
Anna Williams.
Anna Williams. Okay, but RGN has been using Dragonov as well. I would say RGN is also almost at the same character caliber of Dojin.
That's
right?
true,
He
yeah.
can actually use a lot of characters from the roster. He's been using Dragonov, actually everyone, I would say, right?
I would say so. However, that to add to that point, I feel that when push comes to shove, really, the Brian is just locked and loaded. It's ready to go. Yeah. I'm still such a firm believer that after everything, every single nerf that Brian was given, he still stays Apex right now. He is probably still the strongest character aside from Nino Williams. And granted that, of course, RGN put in the work. Let's also account for that.
Yeah, for sure.
The man grinds a lot, so that Brian Fury will definitely come in handy if he chooses to.
And also, I just wanted to recognize, one of the achievements that RGN achieved. He went to I forgot which country. I'm sorry. I think it was for the TWC.
Oh, right. I believe he went to Europe for that, right?
Europe, right.
Yeah.
See? And again, because he was the #1 in Southeast Asia.
Yeah, the regionals.
The regional, right? And again, it says a lot about him being the best in a region is like a huge thing.
Yeah.
And he traveled all the way to the TWT finals along with other international players just to prove that he's one of the best out there along with Dojin right here. And that's why this is what makes this match exciting.
And you talk a lot about travel, right? We got to remind our audiences as well here, Rock and Roll.
Oh, yes,
of what's
sir.
really at stake, right? The champion actually gets to fly to 3 different venues of their choosing, right? So it's either Evo Japan, Tiger Uppercut, or Evo Singapore. Here we go. Actions begin.
There we go. And then just like what you said, Anna and Dragonov locked in for both of these players. And I think they're not going to change characters anytime soon. But what do you think, Coach, in this matchup right here between these two characters?
It's hard to tell, but honestly, I feel that Dragonov will really outsafe Anna because Dragonov's pokes are just too good in my opinion. Anna will be strong, really strong, once she gets the ball rolling, like what Dojin's doing here.
Yes, sir, and I think Dojin, for a first and 2, is taking advantage of that situation right now. Nice stuff. And again, I think RGN doesn't have any more options after starting that.
Even after the changes to Anna, right, I feel that she's very offensively strong. She lost her G-Clef.
That's true.
From way back when, right? Like during the start of Season 3. But I feel that her oppression is just pretty much the same.
Would you still put her at top 10? No.
Yeah, I don't think so. I feel like she got out of dethroned.
Interesting.
Yeah, by a few other characters. Not to say she's useless though, because her damage is still outrageous.
Yes. And I think it's the way you would play Anna that makes her a top tier character. But let's see. Dojin is really pressuring RGN right now behind the wall, just trying to deplete that heat meter from RGN.
As I mentioned earlier, man, the offensive. Wow. Okay, hold that thought though. Oh, the combo drop really sad here for Dojin. One poke can do it. He will hit Tekken Tech 1.
That I can't believe that actually hit. But again, it's like a reverse psychology between these players. Now Dojin is really looking good right now in RGN. We know him. He can always change his pace every time. He also tries to download his opponent just like Dojin.
That's look at the accuracy of Dojin. Like that down 2 has very little room for error if you have a 13-3 punish, but Dojin on point each and every time.
For someone who doesn't actually play tournaments or even the game itself, that all the time. Let's see. Nice 4-1 punish from RGN, both of them. But equal!
He just did that, bro! He actually just did that!
The audacity. Dojin, again, from another level. You can't just 3-0 RGN like that.
How do you know? How does he know? Anyway, but yeah, going back, you saw what I was pointing out earlier. Anna gets the ball rolling. Like,
Yeah.
Once there's an establishment of offense, it's so hard to stop her. The only difference from season 2 to 3 is that right now, if she's on the defensive, she doesn't have her G-Cliff anymore.
Yeah, she doesn't really have that much of an option.
Yeah.
But right now, I think, of course, RGN switching to the better character. And they get lack for a better term right there. But of course, Brian Fury, one of the best characters in the game. Okay, oh, they're going back to character select. Not sure what's going on. They're just going to change
Controls,
the
maybe?
of
Yeah,
course.
there we go.
Very important stuff. But still locking in with Brian. Again, we're not saying that Brian is, again, better than Dragunov.
Yeah.
In theory, right now, and also with a lot of opinions from other players, you know?
Yeah.
Brian is at the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, I want to believe that. Like, I feel that right after Nina, or depends on your perspective, I feel that he's really top 1. Or if not second, a very close second, depending on how you view these characters. And like I said, I feel like he's dropped off the radar.
That's right. And again, if you're someone who's watching Tekken 8 from last year, this wouldn't really look that different. Seeing Anna and Brian on screen is, again, still quite the meta.
So many heartbreaks this character has given, man. Like Anna Williams. The moment that you see her, that elbow coming out, okay, that is a problem right there. Good heat burst from RGN.
And again, this is going to be elbows versus knees right now. But nice, because that countering the counter, I believe.
It really was, because you can't escape off of a power curse that got thrown. So.
Yeah. Nice stuff, but just doing it just like that, RGN with that confidence from that heat smash, getting that very first point in this second set.
I really love the hanger, by the way. This stage right here, you got a couple hazards. You're actually 3, if you think about it. So
That's true.
It really incites a lot of creativity, rock and roll. So whoever did their homework and would go to a hazard, it'd be such a feast for the eyes. You know what I mean?
And I think they did. Again, both of these players right here lab pretty much all day in terms of combo, especially Dojin, right?
Yeah.
But let's see, RGN is really just doing it right now, just trying to match the pace of Dojin, making him behave.
A magic 4, you don't see that very often on Anna. Granted, there's no hit confirmed.
I know. And again, all of these Dojin, oh, look at that. It's been very unexpected, like the up forward 3, the magic 4s, all of them are working out. But just look at that.
On a stare down, chopping elbow. Parry from RGN.
Wow, the mental stack from that game right there. But Dojin.
He called a bluff. Like
I know.
That was insane.
Okay, this is very interesting. This is a very important round for RGN as well as Dojin. The momentum shift is gonna happen after this round right here.
Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Forward 3 again.
Okay, what's the
He's
punish?
been
Perfect
super
punish.
accurate with that punishment, man. It is absurd.
That's minus 14, right?
Yes.
Wow, from behind. What's gonna be the adjustment for the combo? Just went straight with the rising 3. A 10-frame rising attack. Perfect punish as well from RGN. Everyone's on point right now.
Again, finally.
There we go. And another one. And I think Dojin would be able to close this out with the right combo.
Oh, again, how does he know, man? RGN hasn't been ducking the whole time. Dojin really does have that foresight, you know what I mean?
Yes.
He kind of understands tendencies. What a jet upper here from RGN.
Calling that bluff right there.
Shout out to Mario, by the way.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Okay, what's gonna be the combo? This is still going to her though. Look at that, 42 damage from a parry. And again, RGN will take it just like that, tying things up. This is not, again, they're not making it easy for us.
Absolutely not. And for each other, if we're gonna add on to that, you know that Mach punch, right? Like Neo Mach punch.
Yes, sir.
Activates at 2 frames.
Really?
It already
That's
power
why.
crushes at 2 frames. So even a jab, bro. Even a jab.
Is it only just punches?
It's everything.
It's everything.
It's a power crush. It's
As
technically.
long as even if it's mid?
Yeah, anything.
Okay, I thought it's only highs. All right, so very important decision that Dojin has to make here. Will he lock in to Anna Williams? Again, he is in the verge of being eliminated. There's a potential elimination for both of these players, but right now he locked in with Anna Williams. Now, before we start this final set between these two, can we give them a round of applause,
Can we make
please?
some noise for these guys,
Yes,
ladies
please.
and gentlemen? Survival point right here for
right.
both of these guys. Do or die moment here, rock and roll.
And what a way to end this all here at the Elegant Palace, Lee's hometown, or basically the stage.
The estate of Lee Chaolan.
The prestige of these players. Nice punish, perfect punish once again from Dojin, using different movesets and strings this time.
Oh, there we go, wine opener. Getting its mark finally. And now you see this is great. The swings are very, very rare now. They're trying to play compact. A while ago, we're seeing a lot, like 1+2-2 from RGN.
Very compact, and
Yeah.
also the mini movements, mini sidewalks just to evade some of those small pokes, and also trying to shimmy and parry at the same time. But Dojin not making it easy for RGN. RGN is already forced to use and activate his heat, but Dojin, knowing that he's going to attack, just traded it in anyway.
He was right again, dude. Even if the power curse was a high, I don't know if he said that it was a hatchet kick, but Dojin was correct again. Here we go, RGN hitting the Neo Incinerator.
Oh no, he went away. Nice escape and also reaction from RGN. Both of the players are behind the wall, and Dojin is just one hit away from getting a perfect from RGN. Looking good. Again, tying things up. A very close match.
Here we go, wine opener, and goes to the stomp.
Okay. Again, for those who just tuned in, just watching from Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, you guys are watching Underground Arena Major.
Right, here we go. Tries to go for the Anaconda Rage. Power
Hey.
Crush, beautiful punisher from RGN. Gotta keep it slow. Okay, here we go. And at the switch of positions once again. We can see that's quite a bit here.
Oh no! Did he press a button right here?
Oh!
No, sir! Oh, big Dojin is now potentially on set point right here. Arjun has to do something. He has to win 2 straight games in order to move on. Nice stop! What a call from that bluff from
First
Dojin.
time, he did it for the first time,
I
man.
know, but I don't think this is gonna be good for. This is gonna be good for the Dojin in terms of momentum shift, because RGN is feeling it right now, and that's what you don't want to give a Brian Fury player.
Yeah, but you definitely do not want that. Here we go. Tried to go for a little bit of a reset there.
Yes,
It's RGN. Oh no, he was caught jumping. Dojin still has signs of life here. Whoa, wrong punish on the side step too.
Imagine Dojin winning from this.
No permanent health.
Imagine.
And again, the wall walks, man. All.
Oh my God,
accurate.
Pika!
One more.
Pika! What's happening? 15 seconds left on the clock. Anything can happen to the 4 Dojin.
The G clamps.
Imagine it right now! I can't believe it. Dojin, from having no life, winning that set. Oh my goodness. Congratulations to Dojin for moving on in our top 4. But let's give RGN a round of applause.
Let's hear it for RGN, ladies and gentlemen. That was wonderful showing from RGN. And this is one of the reasons why I completely believed you when you said that this is a match that you were waiting for. Because it's just a clash of styles, if so to speak. RGN being a very confident with heavy counter hit tools, right? And Dojin literally death by 1,000 cuts. You saw what happened in that last round.
Definitely. And again, I would say that both of these players were part of the last generation. Were very good players, very young and still active at the same time. And it's just amazing to watch these players. Anything can happen. You know,
Yeah.
RGN already traveled the world to play Tekken, as well as Dojin.
Yeah.
And both of them play different characters. So it's only, that moment right there that made it really amazing. And speaking of amazing, again, we just wanted to build up to the grand finals. If you notice, we just have a box right here, right behind us. This is actually the brand new Max Pro Crimson gaming chair from TT Racing Philippines. So the champion will actually take this home. So good luck on how to travel on a Sunday night with this with you. But I would actually rather choose to bring this with me than having that hassle of bringing it home. Because this is, again, one of the best, if not the best, gaming chair out there.
And TT Racing, of course, right?
Yeah.
All care of TT Racing. I've been to their booth the whole day. So
Shout out.
a lot of action here yet to unfold, ladies and gentlemen. And again, you know what? That's not the problem. The problem is how to get it.
Exactly. The problem is how to get it.
This is
Yes,
really
sir.
how to get it. So
And not only that, I just wanted to share before we start with our next match that the prizes that we have for this tournament, the grand champion, the prize pool for this tournament is 10,000 pesos. The champion will have to choose either of the 3 locations. They will have to fly out to either Singapore, Japan, or Thailand,
yeah.
right? The TT Racing gaming chair. We also have a graphics card from Asus and AMD, as well as merchandise from Lever Buckler and Playbook gear.
yeah, big shout outs again to Lever Buckler. I'm personal favorite. You know, I really use a lot of their products, and it's not just covers. They do have just novelty merch.
Yes.
And you keychains, you color them yourself, right? So shout outs to Lever Buckler. But here we go. Zechariah Carey, who was the first set of our top 8 earlier, had to endure that loss from RGN, if memory serves.
Correct. And again, this is the lower bracket. Once again, I think the last match before we turned it into a 1-to-3 match, starting the top 4. But now Shops going back to Steve, not starting off with a Falcon Ram.
yeah.
I think that's actually a good choice because you don't want to fight a Lily with a Falcon Ram.
Yeah, it's a harder matchup as well for Steve. If I'm going to be honest myself, I'm going to correct myself. It was actually Adrian, right, who Zechariah Carey had to face.
Correct,
Going
yes.
down here. Now here we go, Shops.
So you would say that Falcon was actually better fighting Lily than Steve?
I would say slightly so, because Falcon Ram, there's a range advantage, and Lily's biggest
That's true.
weakness is going in.
Yeah.
Lily's deficit is initiating offense, so if Falcon Ram can deter Lily, then that'll be a lot easier. I can't say the same for Steve Fox, though. Steve is very good up close, but because of Lily's movement, it's so difficult to initiate offense.
Right. Again, the feint would have to work really hard for this set against Lily. Another one. Nice fake out and feint from Shops, baiting out an attack right there.
I'm not gonna lie, this is probably Steve's strongest feat against Lily, is the fact that he's super safe. And again, it's not a guarantee though.
Exactly, and also not being able to commit as much as a Steve player. That's actually a good way to say it. But Zechariah Carey, with the advantage of the movement right here, is something that he really needs to take advantage of.
Okay, here we go. Shop, look at the patience, the trigger discipline on the side of Shop. Man, he's not letting up any shots that he never thought of. Here we go.
Nice catching in mid-air right now. Oh no, what a drop! Zechariah with the interrupt of the 1-2. Nice. Again, Zechariah is really good in using heat, I would say.
Yeah, the management, right? The management of heat is amazing.
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Just like that, Zechariah is just 1 point away of getting that very first point. But Chops, it's not over yet. It's already the afternoon in this stage.
I love Baobab Horizon, man. It's such a aesthetically pleasing state, but 2 for 2 on the escape throws. The throws unescaped here by Shop.
Yes, sir. Oh, look at that. We're just 15 seconds in, and Chops is already in the verge of getting beaten. And just like what I said within mid-sentence, Zechariah getting that very first point.
Yeah, really brutal here for Shop. Especially that last round, he wasn't able to get anything started. So let's see. And look at this. Does not second guess at all. We're gonna update the score here on the side of Shops. It's like 1-0. It's like 1. But I find this rather amusing and intriguing. He did not choose a different character.
Zechariah, again, in advantage right here. And again, perfectly said, Coach Biga. And again, right now, I would say that this is, again, very subjective. But for me, they've been getting the best stages in the game.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Seaside
Resort, and it's also going to go to afternoon and evening later. Let's see how that's going to go.
Kind of miss the old Final Fantasy 15 stage, the Hammerhead.
Yeah, oh yeah, you're right. Almost the same size as this as well. Here we go. Beautiful combo here from Shops. Worth the cash in of the heat.
And again, as I've noticed after observing Shops, like sometimes the very first set is just playing really slow, right? But now he's starting to turn up the pace. But Zechariah, I would say, calculated offense has always been the key for his winning.
Yeah, that's true. And I feel that it's also his expertise of Lily, you know, because Zechariah is such a loyalist to Lily. Here we go. This combo, yeah, it's 1-1, has gotten him so much victories a while ago, man.
He just went with a simple down 4 right there, just to end the combo. But let's see what's gonna with the adjustment from Shops right here. No punish.
No punish on while standing. I think he second guessed the Sonic Fang. It was a little too far anyway. Rocket launcher connecting.
Whoa! I don't think that was a nice trade from
Yeah.
Zechariah, right?
Not worth it.
A lot of jabs are coming out from Shops here just to interrupt the faster moves that Lily is potentially outputting.
There you go.
One.
And very close on health as well, so anything can happen. Keeping it simple. Look at Shops.
No! A call out from Shops. And again, that's also the same thing that happened earlier with him against RGN.
RGN maybe, yeah. Here we go. A lot of damage already on the side of Shops. And yeah, I say a lot because Steve's expertise is honestly permanent health damage. Like, the way you accumulate that damage, man, is just insane. Another insane call from Shops, by the way.
Yes, sir. He's also been using a lot of peekaboos instead of
Sways, man.
sways.
Like, yeah.
That's going to be punished. And again, just one close. Doesn't have to be... Again, Shops doesn't really have to, close it out right away.
Yeah.
He has the patience. He has the time to do it. And again, as a Steve player, you don't really want to rush Art.
Yes, that's true. That's true. And not to mention, anything can go wrong as well, right? Like, if you're actually careless towards the end of that round, it might have been a lot worse. Here we go. Zechariah
Oh,
carry.
no.
Our second Anna in top 8.
Turning to the dark side.
Yeah. No, honestly, I would say otherwise. Like, this is probably a little bit of a counter pick for Steve Fox. Granted that wine opener cannot be launched by Steve. So,
All right.
Or at least it's going to be a little harder to do so, right?
Interesting. Are we going to see
something about you just rubs me the
the...
wrong way.
I forgot the name of the other stance. Peekaboo and
Flicker. Was it Flicker?
Flicker.
Yeah.
the Flicker backup was two.
Yeah. And you know, another thing I feel is that the existence of Chaos Judgment might actually make Shops second guess going low.
Oh, yeah.
So that's another problem. See? There we
Yeah,
go.
yes, sir.
Wine opener is a lot harder to punish as a Steve Fox.
Yes, sir, but look at that, the adjustment, and I think Shops already has a game plan against Anna players.
Uh-huh. You know, the reason I say this is because I feel that right now, power rankings-wise, Lily is stronger than Anna already. So
That is true. I would say so myself. And again, Zechariah has been playing Lily for the longest time. And look at that perfect bait right there from Zechariah Carey going to the wall. Still has heat available. This is definitely going to hurt. And again, Shopa would have a hard time making a comeback as a Steve player.
oh yeah, absolutely. That's another Steve deficit in my opinion. It's a disadvantage. A comeback for Steve requires a lot of planning, right? Like, you got to be able to launch not just once. Chances are you have to launch it twice, and one has to be a counter hit. And if that's even possible, rock and roll.
Exactly. And speaking of possible, there are 3 for 3 in terms of the stages, right? The best stage.
Right.
As very subjective, of course, but let's just go back. Very even match from these two. Close game, and Zechariah is trying to close it out. Look at that 58 damage. The pacing, the momentum is on Zechariah's side, but Shopao is not over yet. He is in the red. He has heat available. He just has to use it properly.
Oh, he did not launch the big low right there. However, he still has heat and rage, so Shops can still make a comeback here. Good block.
Oh no, it missed!
The wild man punish. Oh, I don't know what Zechariah did though.
Oh, I think he did a rising one, but did not hit. Both of them actually, with the rising one, the wild man not hitting its mark, but Zechariah trying to do his best to survive, but what? A launch from Shopa, one of the only few moves that Steve can launch from Anna's moves.
And I don't know if Zechariah intended to do that. This is going to cause a lot of damage on Zechariah's side. But more importantly, he still has heat,
Yes, sir.
right?
And,
Whereas Shops is about to run out.
and the good call from Zechariah, he could actually recover some health from the Rage Art.
However,
That small delay actually worked in his favor.
Rest is after the Argus combination right there. Now Zechariah carry, big question mark, is Lily going to come out again? Because Shops is going to lock in. Oh, rather, it's done. Now, pardon me. Yeah, there we go. Eliminating Zechariah carry from the tournament. Pardon me. Yeah, we're going to look at mission control.
Okay, I think it's top 4, so it's still raised to 3.
Oh, okay, got it. Up until the latter ends of our tournament. So yeah, pardon us, ladies and gentlemen, but yes, Shops keeps his tournament life. Unfortunately, Zechariah Carey falls off with that run. Still a majestic run from Zechariah Carey. And dude, the players Zechariah had to face were really no joke, man.
And again, playing all the way from Iloilo, traveling also is a huge factor from all of these players right here. Even getting here is already a challenge, right? But of course, Zechariah never really minded that obstacle right there. But we just finished basically the last match before the top 4, and now we're here at the losers semifinal for this match. Okay.
All right, we're going to start with the winners finals first. Thank you very much, Mission Control. So yeah, Zechariah Carey over there, unfortunately, has to fall to Shops. And the Ana was scary for me. Like, that Ana was the last hurrah, wasn't it? Like, Zechariah Carey was thinking, oh man, if this Ana works, I don't have to strain as much. But you said it yourself, like that right-handed sweep, the one time Zechariah did it, paid the ultimate price.
Exactly. And again, and I think it's the only move that Steve can launch.
Guaranteed launch, right?
Yes,
you know what I mean? Oh man, beautiful work though.
Insane. And again, we're no longer going to take any breaks, ladies and gentlemen. We're just going ahead and finish the tournament all the way from here. And all the way from here, it's all going to be race to 3, best of 5. And this is going to be very interesting because we're about to see, once again, Luca Magic and PBE Adrian.
Oh boy, here we go. Yep, we're doing these.
Yeah.
Whoever that is on your phone, man. He has a keen eye for scenery, all right? He has a keen eye for just taking photos of the surroundings. But, of course. But you know what, Luca?
Yeah.
I think you made your point.
That's right.
I think you've made your point. Anyways.
There are some things that you can just keep for yourself.
That you do.
But this is the winners finals. Again, this is one of the biggest matches in this tournament. This is race to 3. Whoever wins this set right here will get a guaranteed set of prizes here in our tournament.
Yeah, man. So much at stake. And as we know, the Tekken community is not really even about the monetaries or the materials. It's just having fun, man. It is the
friends.
Yeah.
The friends we meet along the way. With reservations. Speaking of reservations, let's go ahead and get started. We're here at Yakushima, one of the best looking stages, in my opinion. And look at that move, the confidence right away from Luca Magic is working out. We're already close to the wall right here.
You don't see that happen very often in Yakushima, man. There's like a handful of characters who can do it. And honestly, Azucena's not even, she has to do it 4 times, man. She had to combo 4 times just to get to the wall.
It looked like a button check, no offense.
That's really, Luca just really stepping on the gas here. It's a very Luca signature as well. He's so fast-paced, and if you're unable to solve the problems, he doesn't have to fix anything.
Yakushima is bigger than Coliseum.
Yes, man, by a lot. I feel.
By a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, what's gonna be the punish? Good punish right there from Adrian, and following it up with the Shaheen Godfist, the DF2. Look at this. This is not going to reach the wall, but look at that damage already.
And even if Shaheen does that like 3-4 times, I don't think it really will. Here we go, 1 round apiece. And the good thing about this matchup right here, Rakan, was that these two players know each other very well.
Yes, sir.
So the counterplay is not just really about tools anymore, it's just outplaying the other guy.
And again, Luca Magic, I know that he's not from Pasay, but he kind of plays like someone from Pasay.
That's true.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, it kind of rubbed off on him already. Like the amount of Pasay exposure that he had already.
Because the grit and just like that, we just got a showcase from Adrian right there, but unfortunately dropping that combo, that Rising 3 series is not really easy at all. No option select from Adrian right there.
There you go. Burns the heat immediately, and we've only withered the clock down halfway. Adrian still has some heat to burn. Unfortunately, the chance might not happen here, Rock and Roll. Let's see.
Oh, there we go. Activating heat already. Again, this is something that he has to utilize because Luca Magic is trying to get that momentum back, and if it can happen here.
What is down jabs, man? Like, Luca is always right on almost every single time.
Oh no, is this gonna be the first time out? 3 seconds.
Oh, the patience of Adrian.
Wow. Again, Adrian having no life still managed to out-patient Luka Magic.
Yes, this is also what we were saying earlier, but the familiarity, man. Like, they know each other so well. Like, maybe he smelled that possibility of a backswing blow because of the desperation. Luka had to close that out.
And I also really appreciate, watching Adrian playing in his career over the years.
Yeah.
His patience actually evolved really well. Like, he's been becoming more patient and more patient every single day.
It goes to say that it's the years, man. The experience. I
Yes,
know
sir.
he's very young, but he doesn't play like one. He plays
That's
like
true.
He plays like a very mature second player, so to speak. Luka Magic.
Hey, trying to make some magic here. Both players are in the red, trying to go for the mid option. No reaction right there, not enough. But the Oki is gonna be very dangerous. Wow, from behind. Oh,
he still did
the
it.
balls. The ball. AK kind of jumped that there. Everyone was surprised. Son of Nobi, the brother of PB Adrian, is definitely happy with that.
Yeah,
carry.
you can't blame AK for flinching after that, man.
The
Like,
Pasay boys energy.
yeah.
You know?
It's
like
like it's
a
a Shaheen, bro. Like it's a Shaheen thing. You
Uh-huh.
know for a fact that as a Shaheen, we work so hard for these folks, man. We gotta
Get
we
ready
gotta
for
we
the
gotta
next
hustle.
battle.
Yes, we do. And again, it feels like the Pasay Boys has this existing Bluetooth connection.
Yeah, they do.
The internal Bluetooth
The
connection.
hive mind of the
The hive
Pasay,
mind.
of the Pasay boys, bro.
Yes, sir. And again, where's the esports team for Luka Magic to root him? They're probably at the back, but let's go. Luka Magic has been doing this alone all over the years, right?
And you know that makes sense. Like, of course, you're gonna see some rooting from some of our players. PBE, I mean, we have to see more.
For sure. But now, just very interesting with this stage that we have. We
Yeah.
have Yakushima and now the
Coliseum
Coliseum
of
of Faith.
Faith.
They kind of hate walls in this matchup. But again, this is a race to 3, meaning we'll see more stages than this one.
More importantly, being at first to 3 here is that it's a security of being in the grand finals with a twice to beat advantage. So
Between these players, I think they would definitely stick with Shaheen and Asusina, right?
yeah,
They
no
don't-
doubt about it, right?
For sure. They've been sticking with this character for the longest time. And Luka Magic is going back right here. The confidence that he has with the heat. And Adrian is trying to change the pace right here, making a potential comeback. But this is definitely going to be difficult because of this stage.
You can see that again, man. Look at this. We've seen so much interactions and no one's gotten to the wall at all, man. Here we go.
And the hesitation from Adrian from sidestepping. And again, it's because Asusina's moves usually crackle for some reason.
Yeah, you're right. It is. I feel that it's also one of the reasons why she's given forward 4, so that she actually does have a very reliable homing to track, albeit quite slow. Here we go. Contradictory to slow. Adrian, for the first time right now, is really pressing buttons, man, and it's all working.
Yeah, because I feel like he's been beating 2 rounds consecutively from Luka in a very fast manner, and he felt like he had to do something. Adrian is usually the kind of person that changes the pace just to make his opponent uncomfortable.
Yeah. And it brings us back to the point, like you can't block forever.
Yes, sir.
That's the reality here. So Adrian,
Especially in Tekken 8.
that's true, and Adrian recognizing that. Here we go. Down 1, arguably the best Shaheen addition ever, in my opinion. That and sidestep 1+2.
Hey. Again, it's very really exciting to see these set of characters. I'm just sad I don't think we will not be able to see the characters that we would love to watch anymore.
Maybe not yet. Okay, but here we go, Adrian. Closing that round out with a well-scouted Altair.
Yes, sir. Again, that's why I like Adrian, right? He's waiting for the perfect moment to make that huge highlight for the day.
And that, he already had one right there, if not the first one, definitely.
Luka Magic not done yet with the simple pokes. Huge damage.
Down
Slides and everything.
And that's also what makes Shaheen so dangerous now, Rocket. But the fact that he can mix up his tempo because of these new moves. Sidestep 1+2 is unseeable alongside down 1 when you're waking up. Oh man, big damage. And it's enough. Luka closes out his first win.
I like it. And again, knowing that Luka Magic, right, having a fight right after Dojin, his confidence is probably at the roof right now.
Yeah. And sticking with Azucena, obviously. He's not going to switch anytime soon.
Okay, very interesting. So this is going to change a lot of things
Yeah.
in this battle because of the stage. We not only have walls this time, we also have floor breaks.
Yes.
Total of 2 floor breaks.
Yeah. More importantly, one of them is a hard floor break, so you're going to have to break this twice.
That's right. And again, I think we're going to see it with the way these players are moving.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, from behind. Nice block and punish right there from Adrian. Again, the composure. Perfect punish as well with the Scorpion Tail.
There it is, and that's what I was mentioning. Look at Adrian. He's actually on the offensive now. The man wants to step on the gas. He has to.
Yes, sir. Oh!
Whoa! Dang!
Oh my goodness, look at that combo optimized by Luka Magic.
That's fun. Oh my gosh, that is one for the books.
From the slither of health, Luka Magic again. That second word says it all.
My.
From his name. But Adrian, again, just like that, the composure is still there. Adrian is not flinching. Already moved on from that last round.
Wow!
Showing everyone I can do a perfect even if I got that beaten that badly from that last round.
You know, what makes it crazy is that even after that wall splat, Adrian did not go for the tornado anymore. He just tried to finish the combo as much as he can.
It's like using the heat dash combo instead of the rage art, right?
Right, yeah, that's the one way of putting it.
Uh-huh.
Here we go. And the sidestep 1+2. As I mentioned, these two additions, Rock and Roll, they just changed Shaheen entirely as a character. It's like giving him a dragon hammer.
Right. And again, just looking at this pacing right here, and I like what you said. As we notice, Adrian starting to become very more aggressive in this round. It's like you made him angry.
Yeah. Or it's his survival instincts kicking in. He realized that I have to set the pace here. I can't always be the one to block. I have to also give him fear.
Yes,
So,
sir. At least the other half of this set, Adrian is now more aggressive and now enticing Luka Magic to also press as well. But unfortunately, dropping the combo, are still going downstairs. No, another drop, one after another. Again, I don't think Luka appreciated that Adrian is going to take advantage of this situation, blocking his own combo as well. I'm not sure what's happening. Could be the nerves, I'm not sure.
Could be a hit counter because it's strange that the second hit of DF41 would not hit. Ow! And a while standing one, Luka Magic, that move. You know, again, with all pun intended, it's a magical while standing one. It just crushes everything.
Hey, and now we're at the last floor of this stage. So anything can happen now. And I would say this is also quite similar to the first 2 stages that we have.
Yeah.
Because again, the walls are very far away.
So much attainable for that matter, however, compared to the first 2. Beautiful forward 4 here for Luka Magic. Gets free access to heat, but it's slowly depleting here. Let's see how Adrian's gonna hold down the pressure.
Very important round. Who's going to take the lead here? Is it going to be Luke? A nice block!
Oh my goodness.
Rising Hawk.
The one thing that you needed, the one block that you needed. Adrian controlled this out very much. Down back to 1. He doesn't even need to. He went straight for the Superman punch. And now Adrian up 2-1.
And I just love Son of Nobi's reaction right there. Very happy. But there we go from the Cavite boys. Okay, helping out, coaching our friend Luka Magic right here. Cron Juval from Cavite.
Man. Again, these two have been hand in hand when it comes to tournament. You'll never see one of them alone. Like it's always like a package deal, if so to speak.
Yes, sir. The pack of wolves.
The SPXs.
The FPXs. Now we're going back to Paris, France, where everyone is pretty much right now.
Now this stage is very honest, by the way.
Yes.
We can talk about it. Here we go. Nice resplat from Luka Magic. Look at that damage, man. Like, he's not going to settle for the normal tornado on the wall thing. He wants to get that additional chunk.
That's true, but Adrian is not done yet. Switching sides here from Luka Magic. He's not stopping here at all. He's going to probably spend his heat right here just to get that and maintain that momentum. But no! He was kind of quite greedy right there. Adrian not popping the heat right away. So Luka had that opening to use his own.
That's right, and I give credit to Adrian for that. Right? Like he tried to hold out the pressure as much as he can. And one engager can really mean the difference.
Yes, sir.
Unfortunately, it didn't turn out the way he'd want to. What is that damage on the side?
Wow, and again, that's 2 for 2, I think.
Yeah.
With the Rising Hawk, and Adrian, as young as that he is, he can definitely react to these blows.
You know, I would actually rather say that he just predicted this, right? Below is too fast. But then again, Adrian ahead of the curve there. What a duck from Luka Magic.
Is not able to, again, react to it on time, just like what you said. And Luka Magic spending the heat right away, the right way. And is he going to go for Rage this time? Yes, sir.
What a combo, man. Oh my goodness. The guy, he knew. He's gathering reels.
Yes, sir. And I think whatever Conjubal advised Luka Magic, oh, it's not done yet.
Seems to work, man.
Okay, let's see. As it can happen, try to go for the orbital. Adrian trying to slowly creep in. We only have 10 seconds left, Pika.
Oh, that's not a lot of time for Adrian to work with here. And Luka, all he has to do is keep a steady leg. Oh, and a down jab. Again, the well-placed Luka Magic down jab.
Yes, sir. And if Adrian actually went
Orbital.
with the orbital
Yeah.
right there, that could have changed everything. But of course, it's not done yet. And Luka Magic is just one round away to tie things up to make it not easy for Adrian. But let's see.
Steel pedal block, no punish there.
Hey.
Look at Luka Magic going in for the offense. And Adrian now finally cashing in the heat for free.
Uh-huh. No changing of pace here from Luka Magic's side, but Adrian is starting to be very angry right now, but that wall splat is definitely going to change a lot of things, but I think that was a drop of a combo from Luka. But don't worry, because he still had heat available, but Adrian is not letting him use it.
That's a little too near on that reach spot. Here we go. Left hook kick, or left axe kick right here.
The pressure right now. Look at this.
Oh, man,
wow.
that's probably it. There we go.
The would I say greedy or abusive? Is the term.
I'd say I'm going back to that word, man. I'm gonna say confidence. Because Luka just he did it. Like he was so confident, right? That he was gonna go
For sure. Yeah, I think the confidence is a humble word, you know?
Yeah, speak nice.
But yeah, we have to speak nice. We have to be very professional here. But again, Luka Magic has to do everything that he can, of course, within the game to win. And that's what he did with the confidence that he has. But at the same time, these are the things that he can also abuse mentally, right?
That's true, yeah. Exploit.
Exploit. Okay. But now we're, what a way, you know, to end the winners finals here at the secluded training grounds, one of the best looking stages in the game. And I believe the most, you know, the people's favorite.
Yeah, well, I think it's a lot of shade than the previous second that we have.
From Tekken 2? Is it Tekken 2 or Tekken 1?
7, man, I'm telling you, like the multi-wall stage that we had in Tekken 7.
Exactly.
Tatami walls. Okay, big damage here for Luka. Expends all the heat though, and Adrian more than able to get a comeback here.
That's true. He still also has a lot of great health, but no launch from that whiff punish from Luka Magic. Both of the players are in the red, and Adrian taking advantage of it for the first time. He's now in the lead. He just needs 2 more rounds to move on to the grand final.
We can't stress how important this is, Rocket, because that's a twice to beat advantage. You're almost labeled immortal when you already have that, right?
Yes, sir. And not only that, again, the build-up for the grand prizes that we have here at the Underground Arena Major is definitely something not to ignore. Nice double sidestep from Adrian. Again, Luka Magic has been doing that, and Adrian cashing in right now in this final set of theirs. Very good, and nice job as well from Luka. Both of these players right now are in the zone, Pika.
And now look at this, Luka Magic cashing in his heat.
Hey.
To get additional damage. It's worth it, absolutely, with the half-life.
Very important round between these two, at least, especially for Luka.
Yeah.
To tie things up. But Adrian is not letting that happen, trying to use quick moves just so.
Oh, wow, what a fall out of a Rage Art. The instinct right there.
I'm not sure if this is going to kill, but it's going to be very close.
Okay. Really close, I feel. Yeah, there we go. Not a pixel.
Oh, that get a 3. Look at that. The full crouch 4. Even AK, I can already see 30 teeth from his mouth. Sorry. That's a nice back one from Adrian.
You're in trouble, buddy.
But Luka Magic has to win 3 straight rounds, and I think he's feeling it. The pressure is on, and Adrian can also feel it as well. But Luka Magic doesn't have to, again, give in to these pressure. Anything can happen still. Both the players still have heat available.
Man, it's like a cornered animal. Look at Luka. Like he's definitely not letting up here, because he has to make sure that Adrian doesn't continue with his momentum. Had to burn heat.
Yes,
Had
sir.
to go for it.
Wow, and jumping Tried to jump right there from Luca. Probably a misinput from sidestepping, but again, it doesn't have heat. Life left right here. Adrian could close this out. Oh my god!
No! Definitely gonna be an ender of a combo here for Luca Magic. He's not gonna compromise anything. He's gonna go for the Rage Art, keeping it simple. There is a bit of a lifeline here for Luca Magic. Let's see.
Yes, sir. We're just going to have a quick endorsement right here for this coffee brand before we move on to the next round. Okay.
We had our own already, so thank
Yes,
you
sir.
very much.
Much needed coffee, but Luca Magic, a much needed round to tie things up. Again, not making it easy for Adrian. Again, Luca Magic is feeling himself right now. Oh no, what's happening, Pika? Nice
Good
punish.
punish. Like I said, man, the small details like that, we can't miss them. It's momentum and damage.
My goodness, Luca, by the looks of it, he's really looking good right now. Everything is working out. All of the blocks, he could potentially tie things up. It's already 30 seconds left on the clock, and Adrian is in the red.
Not to mention he has heat though. So is Adrian gonna go down without using heat here?
Pika, I can smell something.
Me too, me too. There it is. Superman.
Something is about to explode.
Look at that. The down down. Here we go. Final round on our winners finals here.
Let's give them a round of applause, ladies
Hype
and
him up,
gentlemen.
hype him up, guys. Hype him up.
Here we go. Whoever wins this match will be moving on to the grand finals. It's either going to be Luca Magic or PBE Adrian who's going to win. Adrian.
Chooses to burn heat already.
Yes, sir.
Really interesting choice here for Adrian.
You don't want to lose without using his heat. And Adrian did that. And Luca Magic has yet to use his. Everything can happen. Oh, man!
And it's not it! Oh, it's got it! Oh my goodness. Okay, big damage here.
Adrian is
Luca
behind the
Magic.
wall. He's behind the wall.
He's walking.
Oh!
He's standing with Luca Magic, but he might be able to close. Might be able to close this out here. Does not go for the recharge. No!
Oh my goodness! Three straight rounds from Luca Magic. What a comeback itself. And again, Adrian, by the look of his face, of course, he's not really happy. He had the advantage. He had 3 set points in his hand. But Luca Magic, the confidence, the Crown Jewel's advice.
Whatever
worked
that
out.
was.
Whatever that was. I think it was, I'll give you pares if you win. I think that was it.
You see, there's this thing in Tekken where you have to press buttons. That's probably what it was.
So,
You gotta press buttons.
do you still label it as confidence?
I do.
You
I
did,
still
you
do.
do.
But
Okay.
apart from that, I feel that because Luca, despite being a younger player, I feel that he also has his means of being technical.
Yes, sir.
Remember, those while standing ones are what granted him the wins, right? Like the while standing one counter hits were so crisp. Like they were always on point. So I feel that Luca Magic, despite again the confidence, there's also some calculation going on there.
Correct.
I feel that he realizes, oh, I've been using this a lot. I gotta make sure that up until this is stopped, I'll keep doing it.
Yes, sir. And again, even like what we said a while ago, that this is a 200-man tournament, right? Which means that all of these players that you see here in the top 8, again, deserve this spot.
Yeah.
Especially Luca Magic. He fought countless of opponents in a very high caliber, especially Adrian, Dojin, and also the rest of the people. He's now sitting pretty and would wait patiently at the grand final spot.
Right.
But now we're going to see the next set of players right here. We have Dojin, an opponent that Luca Magic defeated just a while ago against Shopao, who's been dominant in this top 8, eliminating Zechariah and I forgot the other one.
Well,
but I'm
Zechariah is
sorry.
his recent elimination. Right?
Yes.
So, yeah, I believe it was
Goliath.
Cronjuvel.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Cronjuvel, right?
Okay. That's
so,
right.
man, my goodness. Now this is going to be a match right here. Another couple players who know each other very well.
Uh-huh.
You know, so this is a big tell on what adjustments they're going to have to make. Dojin just put his faith in the Anna Williams. I told you, like, when he starts off a tournament with this one character, chances are he's going to end with that character no matter what.
And I don't think it's going to be helpful, although he is Dojin after all.
Yeah.
Now, Shopao has at least had a warm-up with an Anna William character from Zechariah Carey.
Zechariah
So I think
Carey.
that would also help in this matchup. But of course, we're not really that sure if Dojin would still lock in with Anna after that battle with
RGN.
with Luca
and Luca, yeah.
and RGN, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, of course, it's going to be a little bit of a calculation here. Mental warfare.
And not only
between
that,
these two guys.
this is gonna be a race to 3 as well, so anything goes.
Yeah.
But Dojin with a smiling face, you don't get to see that often. And again, I really like it when, you know, even at this stage, the players are really happy.
Yeah, enthusiasm at its best, right? So, and again, I cannot help but bring it up that these two know each other so well. It means that there's already, as I mentioned, mental warfare. And the character select screen, we said that a while ago. This is where the match really starts for Dojin.
That's true.
Anxiety.
And just like that, again, look at that. The patience from both of these players. Again, you have to really think which characters I'm going to use for this guy. I know this guy. I know his capabilities and how he moves, and how he reacts to things. And I wouldn't be even surprised if they requested for a blind pick.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Yeah, they can do that for a blind pick, and I think I'm not sure if they already talked to our head marshal right there for one.
Yeah.
But I think this time around, I don't think they need one.
They don't, man. Like, the years that have piled up for both these players, it just really baffles me, because maybe like on a normal day, they will really spar with each other. That's the truth. Like, they would just go, hey, are you available? Can we play? So that's just one more thing to put into consideration. So Shops, we already saw it. We already saw it earlier that he's not shy of putting Steve immediately up front if he needs
And
to.
Falcom Ram.
Yeah. So there's that. There's that big question mark. I also like the fact that Shops just scratches his head. Like, straight up, he will scratch his head. Okay, that failed. That pick was a fail. I'll move on to the next one.
Yes, sir. And again, fail is a strong word, right? But in this battle that we have between these players who are very knowledgeable in terms of a lot of matchups, everything can actually fail at all. But now, we just talked about our predictions. We have Steve Fox on stage as well as Anna Williams, and it looks like Dojin is going to lock in with Anna Williams for the rest of this tournament. And I would say the rest of this tournament, because we are already at the lower bracket, and anything goes from here.
Oh, man. Okay, here we go. The pressure once again. That is exactly what Dojin was winning with earlier, right? He realizes that Anna Williams, he really has to poke. He really has to instill offense. But the offense of Steve Fox, we know this is suffocating at times. Rock and roll.
Yes, sir. And speaking of suffocating, I'm also getting I forgot the phobia, but claustrophobic in this stage. They have a lot of hazards available. Not only that, it's really small and very helpful, I think especially for Anna.
Yeah. Midnight Siege, right? This stage right here, one of my personal favorites of mine, because it's honest in the sense that it's just a rectangle. It's just a rectangle, but you see those things that light up in the back, those gas tanks, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
They're very dangerous to anybody who gets launched.
Oh, did you see that reaction right there? Did it reach?
Yeah.
The flicker too. That's true. But let's see. Dojin is in the lead right now, and just like what his past matches in this tournament look like. He's always been getting that very first lead, usually getting that very first set, and Chopao trying to make a comeback after being defeated in that first set.
Right.
So I'm not saying that that's going to happen in this tale, but let's see if anything changes between these players.
Right. There we go. What a duck from Shops. Beautiful.
Hey.
Not going for the beatdown. It's a little hard to do. It looks a lot more difficult than it is.
Would you say that Steve Fox is actually better than Anna at this point?
In safety, always. I would say that he's definitely much safer. He doesn't have to gamble, but the thing is, the tools of Anna, they really counter Steve. Oh, man.
Wow. And I think Dojin really had to do that because of the life lead right there, just to get that momentum. But Shops, his patience worked out in his favor.
That step, right? That very, very small side step right there for Shops was really valuable. Here we
For
go.
someone that you have to step left, if I'm not mistaken, right?
When in crouch, yeah, that's true.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Big uppercut here for Dojin.
Hey.
All the way to the wall, please.
Oh, look at that. He's activated right here. This is definitely going to hurt. That mini adjustment from sidestepping to the left, trying to close it out. But nice break from Dojin. That was a quick thinking. Look at that. The pressure is ongoing. Anything can happen here. Just one hit away.
What a punish. Look at the patience on the side of Dojin.
Wow.
As you mentioned, man, the Dojin, he's such a hard shell to crack. It's really just the years and years of experience, plus the confidence. You know, he, like you said, he did lose to Luca, right?
Yes,
so
sir.
I know deep down he's itching to get that back. He's itching to get that run back on Luca. But this right here is a different scenery. Rock and roll. You said one of the most beautiful stages. I agree.
And this is also, I think, really it's an advantage for Ana players as well. right?
yeah.
Because Ana players can actually, usually excel even in open spaces.
Big damage.
And not so for a Steve player.
Not so. I need the wall.
Yeah, you definitely need the wall for that Gatling gun, for the damage output, especially for Steve players. Having that hard time to make a comeback, except compared to Ana, is definitely going to be a breath of fresh air for Dojin.
That's right. And Dojin is so wise. I have to say that right now. He did 1-2-1-4 so many times earlier today, and he caught Shop slacking right there.
I'm not sure if you can evade that this way. I don't think so.
Not on block, no. So
Not on
it's but the thing is, Ana sacrifices some damage because she is punching.
That's true. Gia4, nice read right there from Chopao. Again, he has to work really hard just to get this comeback potential especially from Dojin. Minus 12, right?
Yeah. Rocket launcher, here we go.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he beats it to the heat engage. Dojin stop for sure.
I'm still surprised that the devs actually kept that as a combo.
Yeah, because I feel that the common formula, right, when it comes to heat dash combos, is that they cannot be homing, and they have to be
Hard to hit at least somehow.
yeah, and they can't amount to 15 frames. They cannot 14 rather.
Okay.
Only. Oh my goodness! Okay, hold that thought. Dojin with a small shimmy off of the crowd.
Yes, sir. Perfectly timed block as well. And Dojin with this mental stack right now. And again, Chopao is trying to open up Dojin, but this Dojin is in a different level. Look at that. They were smiling a while ago, but now everything changes. It's all game phase from this point on. But just going back to what you said a while ago with the heat engager, it shouldn't be
Homing first.
15 frames.
14 actually. You cannot. The general idea is heat dashes now that launch are all above 14 frames, so they have to be 15 or so. Like King, keeping his forward 2-1, right?
Yes, sir.
Armor King, big boot,
Big
4. So, ooh, good sidestep as well there. The side of Shop. Big combo. Just plants one on the hard wall break.
That could have. I think there's a possibility there to actually break the plants, but you don't need to because you definitely need that damage, especially if you're Steve. And now we have walls available, so this is definitely going to change the gameplay in this loser semi. Hey.
Now Fragile is active, but again, Shop stops the.
Oh wow!
What a duck on the guard break by Dojin. Phenomenal read. Now let's see if he's gonna get this to the wall. Chooses to use it for a mix-up.
And again, I like it because it's quite too soon. And another plate from Dojin. What a madman right there. Again, Dojin never ceases to surprise me all the freaking time.
Man, yeah, all these years. Like I told you, it's mental warfare at this point. It's either you cave in or you don't. Okay, look at him. He's so wise in the sense that he knows he's not gonna get launched by Steve Fox.
I know. And again, Dojin is like a fortune cookie. You don't really know what's gonna happen.
You don't.
Oh, what you don't get, right? But of course, Chopao is now feeling it right now. He's just starting to become very aggressive because he needs to. Because Chopao has blocked enough. And then again, you can't bully me all the time. I have to fight. I have to fight back.
Yeah, like a cornered animal, they will peck regardless. Like even if you're a small bird, as long as you're back in the corner, you're probably gonna find a way to peck or scratch your way out of there. So here we go.
Yes, sir. Just like what Luca did a while ago with the charge. So let's see, nice evasion right there from Chopao, trying his best again to fight back, but Dojin with an out of nowhere DF2. Again, this is definitely going to hold and potentially kill with the right combo.
Close to it. There we go. One shred of health goes for the Aphrodite score, and Dojin in potential set points and in a rush as well.
Oh no, this is a very important round for Chopao because again, this is the potential round that he could be eliminated in this tournament and place fourth.
Always to go to be champion here. We still have a very hot, very game Luka magic waiting at the end of the hill.
My goodness, Vika, Chopao, the momentum. I'm not liking it. The DF4, look at the hip attack. The confidence from Dojin right now. He can't be stopped.
He went straight to it, but again, there we go. Head held high. That's a 3. I think Dojin, he can't believe it himself.
Wow.
Right?
He hasn't realized, wait, it's over?
It's 3, that's 3. Anna Williams, they give you that feeling, you know?
That's a call out
Anna
right
Williams.
there.
And they had to clarify, but congratulations, Dojin secures the lower bracket finals.
Correct. So basically, Dojin right now is just, checking if he could still take a break or will he just stay, to fight for the next round right here against
Adrian. This is going to be crazy, though, because as you mentioned, it is a throwback
Yes,
to
sir.
the previous generation of players, right? Like, even though Shops is also relatively young, even if Adrian's young, they all came from the same spectrum. It's the same field that they played on before.
Yes, sir. And I would also say the skill level between these two is quite close,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Also from the time that they started playing Tekken, it's also close. I believe, when Dojin played Tag 2, Adrian was also playing Tag 2.
Yeah. Honestly, being the odd one out, I think it's Luca, man. Like, Luca
Yeah.
is such a statement that Tekken 8 has opened so many doors. Luca is so new to the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
but
sir.
Look at the success that's already been brought forth.
I would say the same thing. I only discovered, I would say, Luca in Tekken 8.
Yeah.
But these two players that we have that we're about to see, they've played the game for the longest time. Even before they were 18 years old, they were already godly, for the lack of a better term. These are the prodigy of the Tekken scene here in the Philippines.
Yeah. Both of them, right? They had their generation. They had their time to be prodigies. And now full-grown men, if we can say so ourselves. Adrian, one of the youngest pros ever, if you remember correctly, at 17 years old.
17 years old,
Yeah.
look at that. And again, the stats speaks for themselves, but right now, it all just comes down to this battle itself. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now in the losers finals. We are now down to 3 players out of 200 who registered. Can we give them a round of applause,
Let's make
please?
some noise for these
Let's
players,
go.
ladies and gentlemen. And we are approaching, like I said, the pinnacle of our underground arena major here, ladies and gentlemen. And we're taking it to Genmaji Temple.
The Genmaji Temple, one of the DLC stages, one of the best stages in the game as well. This is one of the smallest stages, I would also say.
Yeah, it's an arena with a different skin, you know what I mean? But you know what? I agree. This is a stage I personally like picking just because it looks so good.
So beautiful. But right now, let's see if it's going to be art in the making. No punish right there for Dojin. And Dojin, again, fighting Adrian once again. I think this is a revenge match from earlier, right? But Adrian, knowing Dojin from different tournaments, this is definitely going to be an advantage for both of these players. Anything can happen still.
It's the knowledge, bro. It is definitely the knowledge. Now here we go, and the familiarity, so to speak. Oh, there we go. He's not asleep. He is not asleep. He knows the punish, and I will not miss a frame of it.
Exactly. I would also say this is the QCF21 is one of the moves right there that people doesn't really punish accurately all the time with a 15 launcher.
It's either they're surprised that it comes out, or they're unaware that it is launch punishment. Here we go.
It's like Jack's FFP.
Yeah. Bear
Right?
hug. Yeah.
The bear hug. But let's go back to the matchup right here. Dojin is starting to pressure Adrian right here with safe moves, I would say so. With a simpler, move sets. But no, not right there. Sorry about that. I speak opposite for myself right there. I think Dojin couldn't help himself with the DF4, and Adrian was ready for it.
And this is one thing we can talk about, Rock and Roll. Especially because you have the time to scout your opponent. Adrian was well rested, and he's able to see a lot of these matches, tendencies of players and all that.
And again, something in common between these two players, they're both, I would say, victims of Luca magic, right?
They are. Yeah, yeah. There we go. You made that point very clear.
And again, they're fighting to get that revenge match, pun intended.
The run back, opportunities. And again, I say opportunity because the winner here gets to fly overseas and compete alongside AK himself. So
Yes, sir. And just right behind us, and while we're sitting on our TT gaming chairs, so that these players can potentially win. But speaking of winning, Adrian really wants to close this out and win the very first round. And Dojin is yet to win a round right here, but it still has heat left. But never mind, Adrian with a very dominant 3-0. And I think this is the very first time, from my observation, Pika, that Dojin lost the very first set between, against anyone.
Oh, right.
He usually wins the very first one.
And it's clean too. Like this is 3 rounds straight.
3-0 win. But
Okay.
okay, let's see if Dojin would still stick, to Anna. He has 2 more opportunities to actually change characters, but Dojin saying no to that.
Come over
You
here.
gotta love the commitment of Dojin, man. I'm telling you.
You know him better than me.
Yeah, hell or high water, he's gonna stick with his character 100%. And now we're moving into the stratosphere,
Let's go.
a stage with a last round hazard, unless we do have a time up on the first round. So let's see. Good sidestep almost still here from Adrian. Starting things off quite fast. Again, we saw this earlier. It seems to be paying off for him.
That's true. And Dojin right now starting to play, I would say, very patiently. And this is something that is wise to do against Adrian, was very patient himself. But a DF4, but no Rising Hawk this time. And I think that actually worked out in Dojin's favor. Adrian wasn't ready for it.
Yeah. And I like that, you know, it's still damage, right? It's not a simple while standing 4. Didn't get to launch him, unfortunately. And here we go. Dojin.
Hey. Slow pace right now. Adrian trying to open up Dojin as well, using his the same meta or strategy that Dojin is doing. But Dojin is not letting up. He's the master of this strategy. But let's see if this is also going to work out in his favor, because right now Dojin also trying to open up Adrian. Again, we're at the top of this level where the defense is at the maximum.
And we're not just going to talk about defense as well, the Rocket. There's some empty dashes of Dojin. He does nothing. Like, he's trying to fish out a reaction from Adrian.
Yes,
But
sir.
again, the return of Adrian is that I'm not going to flinch. I'm not going to press a button after that. Oh, big slide here for Adrian. Momentum still on his side. One poke could do it.
Oh! Oh my god! Just the small calculations from these players. What's that? The sidewall save. Oh my god! No! Could he have used heat there?
I think so. I thought that was the plan too, because Dojin with heat and rage art could have ended the round. But again, let's see. I don't think Dojin's gonna crack under that kind of pressure.
Yes, sir, but the composure. Adrian taking advantage of this momentum right now. Again, I'm pretty sure Dojin isn't happy for whatever that happened, but of course we have to move on from that mistake. But Adrian taking advantage of it, still taking it home.
And he's not dropping the combos, man.
Oh man, this is going to be very close.
Oh, that would have been art.
Wow, Adrian.
Yo.
The audacity right now.
Yo, okay.
Oh my goodness. All right, let's go back and again regain this composure, because Dojin definitely needs it.
Look at Adrian, so greedy, man. He tried to go for the pendulum throw to break the floor. He actually missed the punish.
He's feeling it right now, and Adrian is taking advantage of it. Still getting that wall combo. Never mind the last hit, but Dojin is definitely in trouble. This is a very important round, and Pika, as you know Dojin very well, I think he'll definitely give his 100% right here.
Oh, it's not more than that, man. This is very dangerous territory for Adrian as well. You see how Dojin, as I mentioned earlier, he has that trigger discipline. Big Aphrodite scored, but too far from the wall and burns all the heat immediately.
Yes, and look at this live lead from Dojin, but the Scorpion Tail unfortunately did not hit a wall splat. But Adrian with the persistence, 2 Power Crush in a row. The DF4, the low. What's gonna be the mix? And the 1, 2, 3, just like that, tying things up.
I have never seen a higher hit rate of DF123 than I have today with Dojin, man. I'm telling you. Chain throw connecting. Unfortunately, unlike Nino Williams, there is basically there's no X-ray or there's no regenerative health extinguisher off of Anna's string throw.
Yeah, I don't think Anna needs more of that anymore.
No,
but
sir.
Exactly, but Adrian right now, he's getting that momentum. The pacing of this match is speeding up, and nice to read from Dojin. Both of them are in heat right now, not literally.
Back against the wall here for Adrian. This time, Dojin recognizing that Adrian was able to duck the string earlier. Okay, what's the mix? Again, the Dojin.
My goodness. Adrian is probably saying in his head, I had it. I had him right there, but the persistence from Dojin, again, a world champion right here. Both of them is facing at the losers finals from someone who's again trying to become, a world champion himself, Luca.
Dude, the hammer chance pressure of Dojin is just absurd. Yeah, look at that. He's going back and forth with hammer chance. DF1 to hammer chance. And then DF1 to nothing. Or DF1 to 3 or 4. Like I said earlier, I haven't seen a higher hit rate of DF1 to 3 than I have today.
And we have a higher chance of repeating stages because we're back into the stratosphere.
Yes.
And again, the players right now are the moves, the way they're playing is out of this world.
Absolutely. I like that. I like what you did there.
Bars. Adrian, look at this. The small pokes, just playing between 10 to 13 frames, Pika. I like what I'm seeing right now.
And one thing I noticed is no one actually down jabs a lot. So this is very good. It means that
We're professionals here.
Yeah, yeah. You see, down jab is for people who panic.
Hey,
There we go.
Oh
After
no.
that, he scored must have. Are you serious right now? Adrian could actually end this with a recharge.
Really? Is this gonna be enough
This is
though?
the combo though. Yes, sir. I don't think this will be enough. Granted that Adrian has great health and he recovered every hit, but we're gonna be very, very close.
Okay.
Never mind.
Never mind. Okay. It's always like that. It's always the
We're
opposite.
never right.
Yeah, it's always the opposite. But this is crazy right now. And again, very close. Nice Altier call out right there from Adrian. Is definitely going to reach the wall this time, taking advantage of it. Not going to activate the heat. We're going to save that for later.
Yeah.
But we're just 15 seconds in. And Dojin is already in the red.
Okay, Anna's not the only one who can press buttons here, man. Like, Shaheen definitely capable. Not to mention, his G-Clef is very accessible. It's just anything with 1-2 in it, honestly.
I would say so. The same thing for Adrian right now with a different type of G-Clef. But we're now at the same situation we've been to a while ago. Adrian is now on match point to take the lead, but Dojin can potentially still have a 3-0 sweep, just like what we had last time.
Hopefully so. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed for that one. But I said G-Clef right there on the side of Shaheen.
Yes,
The
sir.
1, 2, 3. It's just so rewarding. Here we go, Adrian. Is he going to go to the other side of the coast?
Okay, he's going to be very far, but what a drop right there. The commentator's first is working once again. It's like just like Danhausen, but let's see. Dojin is taking advantage of this situation right now. Is going to optimize the heat, but Adrian is going to cancel that out. Let's see. Dojin is behind the wall. No break on the throw. It was a counter hit.
Oh, that's weird. He got him with that again, right? Like,
Yes, sir.
The same exact throw. All the way to the other side. Yes, sir. Dojin going for the big combo. What is this conversion? The proper estimates of Dojin. 10 seconds to go. Adrian standing the ground.
The one splat. Oh no! It's gonna drop. It's gonna drop.
It dropped.
From
That's
behind.
the worst thing. Oh, no.
Ow!
4 seconds to go.
Oh
the
my
TF1
God! The
standing.
flinch. The flinch right there. Again, these players, man, are really good. Exciting stuff.
Okay. Take it slow again.
Wow.
Perfect Altair punish from Adrian.
He's ready.
He locked and loaded here.
Hey, very.
Fortunately, no more floors to break here, Rock and Roll.
Yes, sir. And we just talked about it a while ago that again, Dojin could potentially sweep this time, and Adrian already had a set point right, match point right here. Oh no, the 1, 2, 3, the G-Clef. Will he be able to close it out?
It's close, but let's see. One more can do it. Nice punish from Dojin. A lot of people actually did not know that DF3 is already punishable, but that mattered nothing to Adrian. He still closed out his second win so far here, Rock and Roll.
Yes, sir. We also, again, could potentially have this last chance for Dojin to actually change characters. Again, we're not expecting him to,
Yeah.
but he could.
Yeah. It's on the table.
Yes, sir.
Surely on the table here. So now, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Still, like I told you, man, hell or high water. Dojin is gonna stick around with the Anna Williams. And who's to say it's not gonna happen, right? We've seen reverse sweeps before.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely possible, yeah.
Especially under Dojin's wing right here. And now we're here at our favorite stage of this tournament, the Arena Underground.
Evil Arena.
Yes, sir. Okay, starting off. And again, Adrian could potentially win this set and eliminate Dojin and move on to the grand finals. But of course, Dojin wouldn't want that to happen. So this is going to be the last chance for Dojin with Anna Williams on the line.
Uh-oh. Okay. Poking out. We saw Adrian turn up the speed here.
Yes,
Since
sir.
a while ago, since his matches with Luca, right? Like he had to attack. Okay, what a block. Dude. What is this defense from Adrian?
And again, also very uncharacteristic from Dojin using down back 3, one of the slowest Ana move in the game. That could have been a mistake. But again, speaking of mistake, let's just move on and see what's going to be happening here because the adjustment needs to be applied right now.
Wow, Assassin's Dagger out of nowhere. We didn't see that the entire
Yes,
time
sir.
here.
And I think that was the adjustment peeking in.
All right. I don't know if it's a little too late for Dojin to actually start using Assassin's Dagger. But again, look at the damage he already inflicted on Adrian's side. Oh, that's the hazard trigger.
No.
I could swear that was a little too far.
Yes, sir. Everything is never too late for a tournament. And now Adrian activating, going to the wall, maximizing the damage right here. Will he pop in the heat already? Was not able to use the heat smash, and Dojin is in the red. Nice quick slide right there. Dojo wasn't ready. And Adrian is now on set point.
Just like that, man. That was one of the fastest rounds we've seen here between these two players.
Oh man, one last chance. Very important round here for Dojin Pika. He has to win 3 straight rounds in order to survive the tournament.
Oh, the fisticuffs are driving me crazy, man. I'm telling you.
I know.
Adrian with the DF1s, the down 3s, the down 4s and everything.
The mini Tekken right now, it's all working out in Adrian. Now Dojin has to give everything that he has right now.
Oh man, the heat is already depleting here. Half the clock to go. Dojin.
Oh,
All the
patience.
resources, man. The resources are going away.
Oh man, he will not be able to use it on all. One last chance, DF1, the patience. It's hitting. It's a small. That's going to be it. Oh my goodness, and Adrian eliminating Dojin. And now Adrian is going to move on to the grand finals. But before we do that, let's give Dojin a round of applause.
Yo,
What a
everybody gotta give it up for Dojin, man. His returning tournament after such a long time bags 3rd place. So
Oh man, very,
show him some love, guys.
very awesome
Dojin
right
some
there.
love.
Yes, sir. And now from 200 players, we're now down to 2. We have Luca Magic and PBE Adrian. Now this event has been made possible by Playbook Events, which is Adrian's organization. Now, I'm
there we
not
go.
saying, not because I'm with Cody Rhodes right here, will he be able to finish his story. So, Adrian.
I've been told as because of my branding change, it's Kyle Fletcher.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't updated. Okay, I apologize. But yeah,
The Kyle Fletchering. Anyway.
the Kyle Fletcher. Wow.
But yeah, as the players are preparing, once again, thank you so much to all of those in partnership involved in this tournament. Of course, we have PGDX, Philippine Game Dev Expo 2026, PC Express, as you can see below, the PCX desktops, of course. We are supported by none other than Bandai Namco themselves, right?
Yes, sir.
And powered by Asus, thank you very much. Last but not least, we're sponsored by HyperX, AMD Ryzen Radeon, and of course, TT Race.
Thank you so much, Pika. And not only that, we also have FG Combo as well. FG Combo is a family-run grassroots project that's been building tech for the fighting game community for 12 years. And aside from the amazing stats they provide us in the FGC, they have a new tool called the FGC Bio. That's the one that you see on your screen right now. An easy way to connect and reach out to people in the FGC. Head on over to fgcombo.com to sign up for free.
And that's your personal photo album right there, right? So if we can say so ourselves, this is very, very helpful for every single tournament competitor that we've had. Special thanks, of course, if we're going to be putting all these forward, Lever Buckler, right?
Yes,
Thank you
sir.
so much to Pixel, Sipak, you are there as well, and the Department of Science and Technology. Thank you very much.
Always. And of course, if you haven't yet, you can cop out Playbook gear merchandise, limited edition only, and we're on sale for only 350 pesos. So please get your Playbook gear merchandise. It's very easy to get since we're already here at PGDX right now. But for those who are watching at home, you can just message Playbook Events, the page, if you want to order one right away.
Man, it's been quite a day, right? Like
Yes.
it's been a long day for our competitors. I know they're here very, very early. So for those of you unaware of what they're actually fighting for, at least monetary-wise, 10,000 pesos prize pool is on the line. So it goes without saying, it's very, very important.
Yes, sir. And now we are at the grand finals.
Whoa.
Let's make some noise.
Oh, man.
The champion will get to fly to either Japan, Thailand, or Singapore. And they will also get a TT Racing gaming chair and a GPU from Asus and AMD.
Here we go. The
Oh
man
my
of the hour. We got Luka Magic over here with a twice to beat advantage.
Oh my
what
goodness.
a tall order. PBE Adrian, Playbook's own right here. He has to endure 6 straight wins, man. That's not an easy job, man. I'm telling you
Will
right
he
now.
be able to finish the story, Cody Rhodes? We're about to find out. But here we go, Luka Magic. Again, making some magic right here. Still the same momentum, still the same confidence, like what you said. I would say greedy, but the same confidence that we've seen a while ago.
Less than 20 seconds and Luka already lost all his heat. But then again, you would understand why he would burn so. He has such a huge advantage over Adrian just then.
Yes, sir. This is going to be a very climactic and beautiful ending between these two. Luka Magic versus BB Adrian right here at PGDX, the final day.
And you know, the crazy part is these players are also fighting for points.
Yes, sir.
They're fighting for points. So Luka Magic, this is gonna look real good on his resume.
Exactly, and I'm pretty sure that both of these players actually already traveled internationally.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, competitively, right? But right now, Adrian is again putting his word for it right now in action.
Oh man. You know, the Philippines community, ladies and gentlemen, we're very easy, man. Like, we are so easy to make happy. Like, if you say it's a dojo, I'm in 100%. No matter what point I get, or even if I get none. So here we go, Adrian. Big combo, 10 seconds in. Let's not forget what happened during that first round. Luka just burned all his resources, understanding that I can do this even without heat.
Exactly, and there's there is this term called snowball.
Yeah,
right?
yep.
And sometimes we have to do that, especially for a character like Azucena.
Uh-huh.
And that's pretty much the opposite of Shaheen, right? Where you have to build slowly, just like a Brian Fury.
Thank you.
In the past games, I would say.
Yeah.
Because again, in the Brian Fury in this iteration can snowball as well.
Yeah. But with ample information, because eventually it's not really gonna pay off, right? We saw that happen earlier. We had Brian Fury.
Yes,
but
sir.
of course, anything can still go wrong. You're still just a second character. So here we go. Afternoon at Baobab Horizon.
And again, the sun is going down just like in real life right now. And Adrian with a really good launch right there. He needed it. He's now in the lead in this set. But again, just like what you said, Pika, he needs to reset the bracket. A very hard fight, hard-fought battle.
Yeah. Still underway, man. We haven't even finished one match yet.
Oh my goodness.
So Adrian had a bit of a fumble over there, using 3 tailspins, which you cannot really do anymore.
And again, I think Adrian just went autopilot right there with the DF1s, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't have nothing to lose. He had the advantage right there. But just like that, before probably an hour ago, they were still smiling. But
No,
look
not
at
anymore.
because with the stakes on hand, the gaming chairs, the travel passes, right, the flights, the merchandise on the line, even the money, right,
Yeah.
is very, very important. Everything is like an all-in situation.
Can I be real honest with you?
Yes,
man?
sir.
After so many years of doing this work, this is probably one of the most loaded prizes I have ever
Oh,
seen
that's true.
in a tournament, right?
Yes, sir.
So here we go.
That's why I was wondering, where's Jules? How's Jules?
He is. I can assure you, he's watching this very, very closely. But again, everybody has to go on vacation sometimes.
For sure. Shout out to the Lozano family, but let's go back to the matchup right here. SPX Luka Magic versus BB Adrian. We are your casters, by the way, Pika and Rock and Roll.
Right here. We were yet to have our tandem name after doing this for so long.
I already invented it.
I know you did.
The pick and roll.
The pick and
I
roll.
think that still works.
It
But,
does.
but let's go back to the matchup right here. 20 seconds left on the clock. Adrian is in the red already. Luka could potentially just close it out, but the patience from Adrian could still land him the win.
We've seen this happen, man. It takes one Shaheen Godfrey and it could really change the tide of the game. Side step 1+2. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. There's a slide. Uh-oh. What was that? Okay, horrible.
What was that?
Oh, no. I think he wanted to go for the guard break, maybe.
Oh my goodness. What's the input for the guard break?
Up 2. So,
Oh, that's
yeah,
good.
down up 2. So
Yes.
it's probably what was going to happen there. Here we go.
It was a Street Fighter input.
Yeah. There we go. That's a good way of actually deducing that.
Okay, let's go back to the matchup. Adrian already moved on, and Luka, it's basically the other way around right here. Nice rising hawk, the launch punch from Adrian, and just like that, a quick fashion, 22 seconds. Adrian tying things up, and again, I think I like where this is going right now for Adrian, because again, he's very close right now to resetting the bracket.
How poetic, right? How poetic could it be? PBE's own Adrian hoisting the flag for his sponsor, supposedly. But again, Luka Magic, such a huge threat. He has taken out killers in the process.
And again, I like the way that I'm actually next to a writer right now, and how Cody Rhodes, right? Wrote and finished the story, and him being in Street Fighter.
There we go.
With an input like the down up from Kyle.
You
I
know,
don't know.
it-
You
it-
can't
it-
make this up
We're putting the pieces together.
forcefully. But now,
Forcefully.
yes, sir. Adrian is just one round away to make this really close to reality in winning this tournament. Again, we're not biases here. We're
Yeah.
just stating the fact on what's happening. But Luka Magic definitely has to do something right now to stop this momentum.
Yeah, we can't argue that Adrian fought tooth and nail, right, going into this grand finals. But again, if I'm going to say it out loud, I feel that the absence of a wall here really stopped favoring Luka Magic a lot. The unscaled ender started to not become a worry for Adrian.
Exactly, because again, Susanna really has to rely on again, repeated moves, right?
Yeah.
And pressure that opponents cannot move from.
Yep.
But Shaheen, a character that can move freely. And I think freedom is the perfect word to also describe Shaheen.
Man. Yeah, you could feel that from Adrian. It was oozing from that gameplay. Like, he was very comfortable dealing with Azucena this time around. I feel like he really took
Get
note
ready for the
of what
next
mistakes
battle.
he made earlier. Okay, I was a little too careless, or maybe I was a little too passive, or both. So,
True. And again, for those who are watching here at PGDX, ladies and gentlemen, although it may look like that Adrian is just 1 point away from winning this tournament,
no sir.
he has to win 4 more, okay, at this time in order for him to win. So Luka Magic is actually at the advantage still.
Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. Real scary here on the side of Adrian.
Luka Magic
Ow!
is making it work. I think it's a almost perfect game right there.
Yeah. And that wall splat was really just so substantial for Luka Magic, man. Okay, good.
And look what you said. I think this definitely changed the game because
The
we have
walls.
the walls.
Yeah. Luka Magic needs that, or Azucena rather, she needs it. Because look at that, look at how much permanent damage we're getting so early here for Luka Magic. There's something about walls that drives him to be a bit more rabid, if so to speak.
Where's Susanna in your
You know, honestly, I think she's very mid.
the rankings?
I
Okay.
think she's very mid, aside from combo damage with walls. Like, I think she's S when it comes to combo damage with walls. It's insane what the amount of
For
damage
sure.
she can do. It's like she's replacing Katarina from Tekken 7.
Yeah, that's true. It's like comparable to Leo right now. I
Right,
would say,
right.
right?
Uh-huh.
Very close. But of course, like what you said, mid, in the probably the top 30s, you know,
Yeah.
in the roster. But right now, it doesn't look that way with how Luka is maneuvering as a center.
Yeah. All the way to the wall, please.
Hey.
Point made.
Wow, 15%, just like the time that we have 50 seconds left. And Luka Magic is definitely doing everything that he needs to do to maintain this momentum.
I'm going to say it right now. I bet that Luka Magic has been trying to crouch grab Adrian since a while ago during those lows. That's why the missed inputs were coming out. He wants to get bigger damage off of that
Right.
punish.
And again, if you're fighting Adrian with his caliber, you also have to change the timing. Even though that they can potentially block it,
Yeah.
it's just playing with the
rhythm.
frames, the
Yeah.
rhythm,
Uh-huh.
just like what you said. And now Luka Magic, for the first time in the grand finals, is now on the board. 1-2. Adrian could still potentially reset this, but of course it's never going to be impossible for Luka Magic to all the way. But no, I think the stage is trying to change the narrative towards Adrian.
Yeah, big detriment right here on the side of Luka if that is going to be the case. Unless he's able to push forth towards the wall. Adrian will have a much easier time here if he deters Luka. What a block of round start.
Oh my goodness. I think they have the biases right here in terms of the stages.
Yeah, that's true.
I had the same bias. Sorry. That's
okay.
an internal thing. But let's go back to the
I
matchup.
understand.
Wow, look at that combo from Luka Magic. One of his, I think, inventions, right?
Right. Inventions, I like that. And I think it's an inheritance as well, you know. Shout out to Hops.
Oh, it came from Hop. Interesting.
Ish, yeah, you know.
Hey.
Anyway, here we go, Adrian. This combo could end it.
Yeah.
Honestly, it will. There we go.
Oh, no need for running to right
Steel
there.
pedal is all it said.
2 rounds to go for Adrian to reset the bracket. It's not over yet, and everyone is really excited. Everyone is tuned in right now. Who will win the gaming chairs? Who will fly to Japan, Singapore, or Thailand? Who will get the GPU?
And more importantly, who's going to be holding their head high, right? As the Underground Arena Major Champion.
Yes, sir. The very first one this year. But here we go. Adrian is in the lead. He's feeling it right now. Luka Magic is in trouble. Again, the stage is not working out for him.
You see, the more hits you do, the further you get away from the wall for Luka Magic. It's not looking good, yeah.
It's a chicken and egg thing. Oh, nice from behind the Thatcher B. Oh, no.
Yes!
That's probably, she's the only character probably who could escape those type of situations.
Or at least dodge it, right? Because
Yes,
in
sir.
Raven and Xiaoyu's case, they have ways to alter that. but leaving that unscathed was really, really good for Azucena. Delivered to their backstep.
That's right. Nice call right there for Luka Magic. He needs to do everything that he can to stop this momentum because Adrian is already in reset point.
Gigantic damage right there for Luka. But you see, he's still going for the wall standing once. He realizes that Adrian is so close to the wall. I need one launch.
Yes, sir.
And I could win, but nah, Adrian's gonna clap back.
And again, speaking of launch, the Rising Hawk hitting its mark. Adrian trying to push away Luka from the wall, which Azucena is really strong.
Definitely. Here we go.
Oh no,
Has
we're
to go for
close.
the heat burst, yeah.
We're close to resetting the bracket. Oh, that hit from afar, and I think with the right combo, this should be it. And now we're going for a reset.
Yeah, you guys know the drill.
In Tagalog, walang uuwi.
That's a good way of putting it.
Yes, sir.
I can see a lot of the people out there being a little bit too, I'd say too confused in the sense,
Yes, sir.
right?
So again, to remind everyone, Luka Magic has never lost
Yeah.
this tournament.
Until now.
Until now. So meaning he is also now part of the lower bracket. So this is why it's called the Grand Finals Reset. So this is going to be the final set between these two. And look at that, the internal connection, the Bluetooth, the Pasay connection.
The hive mind.
How about Son of Nobi? Do you have any words for your brother? No words. No words from
Get
Son of
ready for
Nobi.
the next
He just
battle.
needs to focus. But now both we're now in the even playing field, Coach Pika. Both of the players are now in the lower bracket. This is the final set between these two. Let's make some noise for Luka Magic and Adrian. Here we go. Ortiz Farm. Now, the Tekken devs are now giving it to Luka Magic with the hometown stage.
I like this, I like this. Not to mention, man, all of the walls, all of the breaks are definitely going to favor Azucena. If that is the case, right? If that should be the end game for Azucena over here.
And I like the narrative and how this story is unfolding. Again, from a writer, of course, what's your take on the story?
Honestly, it's a matter of holding the fort here for your sponsor, or for
Yes,
the people
sir.
making this responsible, or making a name, making a global impact here for Luka Magic. He works so hard. He works so hard to be in this position, and with so much on the line.
So much. This is again, like what you said, probably the most loaded tournament
yeah.
ever. But speaking of, again, Adrian, for the first time in this tournament, he is now in the lead.
It's gonna be real crazy. And I'm not gonna lie.
Yes,
there,
sir.
there's such a huge downside here for being Adrian.
Okay.
He fought so many sets getting here, whilst Luka was looking over the horizon. So he must be tired. There must be a sense of exhaustion here on the side of Adrian. All the way to the wall, though, this could be it.
Yes, sir. But I would also say, you could also say the same, the opposite.
Yeah,
right?
momentum.
The momentum, the tenacity of Adrian, the more that you actually fight, the more stronger you become.
Yeah, the adrenaline rush, so to speak.
Correct.
Side of Adrian, what a duck from Luka Magic.
Hey, again, the story is unfolding right now. No biases here. It's anyone's game. Luka Magic, he is in the stage of Ortiz form, but Adrian is saying otherwise. Are we going downstairs and see the Yamashita treasure?
The El Dorado of,
Yes, sir.
of Tekken. Here we go, all the way to the wall.
Hey.
And that dash looks like it's easy, right? But you actually have to time it as well. What a block.
No.
Magic lives.
Oh no! Luka Magic is still alive, folks. Anything can happen. Wait, oh, there we go. Changing the rhythm.
That
But
was
it's not
good.
over yet.
Oh, here we go. Oh, a Superman punch is whipping by inches.
Wow, the patience from Luka Magic. Being able to do a comeback at that caliber.
Yeah.
The Ortiz farm energy is, again, giving out.
You had to say it.
Yes, sir.
You had to say it. The home court advantage.
We have
Definitely
to.
kicking in.
Oh, man. Again, the story, the Playbook events thing. Oh, man. But again, it's going to be very exciting either way. For those who are watching online, right? Who do you think will win this tournament? Make your predictions now.
Give us your thoughts. Now here we go. This is going to be very sad for Luka Magic if he burns the heat without reward, and that's exactly what happened. Adrian still has heat and rage to work with.
Oh, no, but of course, that is if Adrian would have the opportunity to actually use them, because right now, it doesn't look like Adrian would be able to use his. Again, I just probably said enough. But Luka Magic, again, is now playing we're now in the fair playing field.
Yeah.
Tying things up, not making it easy for Adrian, who will take the lead.
Yeah, and that he did. Look at the punish immediately here. And a punish, that's considered a punish.
Yes, sir.
Off of the slide, here we go. Luka Magic chooses to bring heat, extend the combo a little bit. And remember, there's no regen for that anymore.
Oh, that's why, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's all fair.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a general change for everyone, but let's go ahead and take a look. Adrian is now once again in the advantage right here, but Luka Magic has been making magic all day. Anything can happen. There we go! Oh, I just said it.
The Atlas Hammer
Yeah.
of Azucena.
I miss you, King. I'm sorry about that. Go ahead. I'm pretty sure you do too.
Hey, I already
You've
played
been
him.
playing him. You've been playing him, but
Ladies
Wow.
and gentlemen, this right here could be Adrian's hurrah, at least for the first time here off of the reset. And with 5 seconds left.
yes, sir.
Oh.
Son of Nobi, and look at that. Oh no! Did you see what happened right there? Luka Magic was looking for Conjugal, I think.
He
Or
did,
like
he
a
did.
coaching.
Maybe a little bit of a summon. He needs an additional pair of eyes here.
Yes, but
The second brain.
But they said that he no longer do that.
Yeah,
But now the final frontier.
yeah. I like
It's
it. You really missed that stage.
yeah, for sure. wait, what was the name of the stage again?
This is Fallen Destiny.
Fallen Destiny. Sorry about that. I almost actually said the name of the movie, Destination. But anyways, here we go. Let's just move on from that. But again, Adrian is in the lead right now, and Luka Magic trying to look for a coach earlier on. He needs help, but I think he can do it on his own. But Adrian is on a roll right now.
He is, man. Like, this guy's out on a mission.
Yes, sir.
He's returning the favor, the faith. Like I said earlier, this is him representing. He works so hard to make sure that he pulls the flag head held high.
Yes, sir. And again, even if you win this tournament, the hard battle still continues.
Yes.
Because you have to bring home the TG Gaming, the gaming chair at home.
Another challenge, man.
Another
It's a
challenge.
completely different challenge. Here we go.
It's a good problem to have.
It is a great problem to have, but here we go. Speaking of problems, Luka Magic does have something to worry about here. 2 rounds up on the side
man.
of Adrian. This is what we were talking about, man. The wolf climbing the hill will always be hungrier than the one already on top of the hill. Big damage here for Adrian.
In terms of the number of rounds, I feel like Adrian can already feel the tournament win right now. In Luka Magic, you have to be really strong, right? Anything can happen as long as you still have health. Anything can happen. You have to win.
Yep. And now a little bit of regeneration here on the side of Luka Magic. Let's not forget, he still has heat. So one heat engager could bring that health back all
Yes,
the
sir.
way through.
And he can activate it right now. The 50-50. He just chooses. Oh no!
Oh, no.
Oh man!
Oh.
That was.
Oh, a bit disappointed.
That was a disappointing scenario right there. It could have been in Luka Magic's
Favor entirely. And the crazy part is he did heal because of the dodge. He healed a little bit of health because of the Libertador dodge, but it wasn't enough. And it put him in a much worse position. Ladies and gentlemen, Adrian now in his potential last match. Give them both your love, your energy, especially for Luka Magic. From the winner's side, man. Would you have foreseen that Luka Magic will be dipping his foot in quicksand right now?
Oh, I like the bar right there. If you want PB Adrian to win, make some noise.
Oh, I'm pretty sure right now they're giving energies to both parties. Luka Magic also, he works so hard to be twice to beat.
Correct. If you want Luka Magic to win, make some noise as well. Now we're here in New York Urban Square, ladies and gentlemen. Again, both players are making magic right now. It's anyone's game still.
Oh, here we go. Already enraged, but Luka Magic does not have any resources to heal with. 1, 2, 3, again a Jeek left.
Adrian can feel it. He's just 2 rounds away of winning the whole thing, Pika.
Oh. And that's so close yet so far here. Luka Magic, not only is he unable to switch, but he has to win all the rounds moving forward here. Rock
And
and
it's
roll.
not impossible. He did it a while ago. Luka Magic Again, he just needs to believe. There we go. Started the momentum that he needs right now. Luka Magic using all of his resources to take that comeback, to gain his momentum that he needs against Adrian.
All the resources gone just like that.
It's
Adrian, he ducked.
It's okay because Luka Magic's confidence, just like you said, is his fuel to win this story.
He's one of the players I know who loves claustrophobia, man. He likes these small stages. This is beautiful for Luka Magic. Look at that. Once again, the heart is still beating for Luka over here.
And again, if you ask me if I want to be selfish, I want to see it until the final round.
If. It's a big if at this point because Adrian right now, he's like a freight train, if I can say so myself. Man. He's won 2 straight matches already.
Yes, sir. But of course, Luka Magic is being fueled with, again, tenacity, right? The damaged person he is, the stronger he becomes. And that's what's happening right now. Luka Magic with the defense and Adrian. Wow! Everything is working out in Luka Magic's favor.
Something clicked. A little too far for that unscaled. Luka Magic burning all the resources.
It's not over, sir. Luka Magic is still on the board. Never count him out.
Let's go. Sidestep 2 right there for Adrian, starting things off strong. Looks for the overhead and the slides. What's the mix?
Adrian trying to close it out. I can feel it.
Yeah, the momentum. It is right there. But it's Adrian standing his ground. The permanent hit has been adding up. Oh my goodness, all the way to the wall. Adrian popping heat.
Oh my goodness, this is going to deal very good damage. 55 damage right there. Luka Magic is in the heat. All resources have been taken. The full crouch 3 has worked. Just one more hit could do it. Wow.
Oh no, and a potential set and or championship point right here for Adrian.
Let's go. Very important round, folks. Will Luka Magic deny the championship or will Adrian win the whole thing?
Oh man, look at that 10 seconds. Luka Magic has very little health to work with here. In the back, but no. No. Fails to capitalize on the punishment. It's not over.
It's not over, Pika.
Oh, no,
it's not over.
He did not believe. He did not believe. Luka Magic still in this. Oh, in the slide, is this it?
No, it's not over yet.
It's not over yet.
It's not in. Oh my God.
Luka Magic.
It's not over yet. Still. No duck.
One more to do it. Adrian. Ladies and gentlemen, PBE Adrian, your underground arena major champion.
Wow! Let's give Adrian a round of applause.
Oh my goodness!
What a story. He finished it, Cody Rhodes. You have to stand up.
We gotta. Ladies and gentlemen, from the lower brackets.
Wow.
Turning things around without a match to spare.
Yes, sir. And no biases. He's from Playbook Events. It's a Playbook Events event. And he finished his story. Again, no, it's not a scripted event. It's just the way it is. Amazing. Amazing. I'm speechless right now.
It had to happen, man.
Yes, sir. Again, it had to happen at the final day of PGDX. It's an amazing moment right here. And again, before we probably end the stream, let's invite PB Adrian right here. PB Adrian.
It's time.
It's time. PB Adrian, come here. Let's congratulate PB Adrian. And let's remind him, folks, what he won. So PB Adrian, you just won a share of the 10,000 pesos prize pool. You're also going to bring home the TT Racing gaming chair.
By hand. And by foot. I'm kidding.
Yes. And not only that, the GPU from Asus and AMD, lever buckler merchandise, as well as Playbook gear merchandise. And look, if you're seeing Playbook Adrian's eyes right now, he's crying. He worked hard for it.
Absolutely. And it's a long day for him, man. Like, you know, the fact that he had to come from the lower bracket to do it. This man, he really just worked so hard. And of course, much love from the entire community, Adrian.
Yes, sir. But I think we're going to end the stream on our part. We're going to have an awarding, you know, internally or offline rather. And again, we just want you to have take a look, a very close look to your champion. Once again, please give him a round of applause. PBE
Adrian right here, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, For those of you watching, not in the Philippines, take a good look. He's gonna fly over somewhere, so you better watch out, right?
Yes, you do. And again, thank you so much for watching. This has been Playbook Events' Underground Arena Major. We have been your casters. My name is Rock and Roll. I'm with
PK Lozano over here, so we'll see you on the next one. Peace. Love you guys.
Peace. And again, our direct, we have to close and end the stream. There we go. And AK, wait, before you go, show yourself.
You gotta show our love.
The one who made
Guys,
it possible. Playbook
AK
Events.
right here, give him some love. He made all this possible. Playbook Events, thank you so much. And once again, PK and Rock and Roll, pick and roll.
Yes.
You can say that out loud.
Let's go, guys. So, paano po? Instructions. Ay, kasama ako. Alright, hold on. Let me move this monitor out of the way. Thank you, PGDX for allowing us to use your equipment for today's tournament. Yeah, actually, for the whole weekend. For the whole tournament. Alright. Let's proceed with the awarding. Mabilisan. Alright. I'm not sure if the people are still here. I'm not sure if the topic is still here. Five gives that black. Sorry. 5 for 7th place. HST Goliath Cole. Are you still here? Black hand. Alright. The other one that's 5 for 7th place from SPX, Ron Jubel.
Ano yan? Sa'yo yan? Bigay.
Next up, 5 for 5th place. RGN from Amanala Esports. Sorry, Kaya ngayon pala. Bumalik.
Palitan mo ng
And the other person that's tied for 5th place, Zachariah Carey. Are you still here? Wala ka rin. Understandable. 4th place, also from AE, Shops.
Oh, gee. Notaryo.
3rd place, Dodgin. customized leather buckler. Stick protector. Ha? Simula na wala ng impact, no? Give it up for SPX Luka Magic! Try, Dodge, Dodin, balikan muna daw. May additional price ka rin daw. Ayun pala. Di tayo, Dodin also gets a customized stick protector from Level Buckler. Shoutouts to our friends from Level Buckler. Thank you very much for the additional prizes.
Ito, no? Tsaka kasi ito.
Oh, Pico. Absolute Pico sound for please come and join us, Mr. Sorry. Oh, you're a bonus star. Yes. And this money as well. Thank you very much. Oh. So let's run down the prizes that Adrian will be getting. This EQ Racing gaming chair interface. And an Asus RX 7600 GPU. So let's give it up to our winner, who will also be joining AK in whatever tournament